Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane, this is Shane's Games, and tonight we are going to be playing some Breath of Fire 3. This won't be our first time playing, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, look at my info below. You'll see a link to my YouTube channel where I archive all my streams, not just this game, but every game I've ever played live. So, if you ever find yourself in the mood to see a game you played start to finish that might be a little weird, obscure, unusual, or just nostalgic, feel free to click over there, see what I got available, and throw me a subscribe if you are so inclined. But for tonight, let's get into the game, shall we? Yu Yu Hakusho anime project, you say, LTG. No, if I heard about that, I'd probably be ranting and raving about it right now. What on earth did they possibly announce about Yu Yu Hakusho? I felt like that wrapped up pretty satisfactorily. Like, everything at the end of Yu Yu Hakusho pretty much did what it needed to do. I'm not sure I really want a new series. But I'm interested, I'm listening. You got my attention. Are we talking like a full anime series? Oh, new project, so probably like a little OVA if it's in that case. Alright, I can deal with that. I would be a little scared if it was something like a full 26 episode series or something like that. But if it's just like a little OVA episode, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. So, what are we doing now? We got one thing to do before we get too into things, which is something I was thinking about last night. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Cedar Woods real quick, because for various reasons right now I don't actually have a copy of Influence from Cedar Woods. So I want to head over to Cedar Woods and see if we can pick that up, because I suspect that's going to be important going forward. Once I can remember where Cedar Woods are. Isn't it just over this way? No, I don't think so. Of course, I've immediately lost my way and don't remember where anything is, so bear with me. Let's see, gonna assume it's a new reboot, maybe a teaser for a new show. Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess they did the new show treatment for Hunter x Hunter, but I don't know. I don't know that I'd be so interested in a new, like completely new Yu Yu Hakusho reboot. I like the original well enough, and I suppose there are plenty of people that, you know, aren't super familiar with the original because it is pretty darn old at this point, so it would introduce it to a new audience. But me personally, I don't know if I could get behind that. Alright, I do still have to go through Mount Levitt. Alright, so before that, one other thing, I'm going to check in with the fairies, because I actually found my pen over here and wrote down what all the different colors mean, so now I'm going to make sure I've got the fairies optimized. Let's see, did anyone hear about the Fist in the Rust Star anime game? Oh yes, Strav, I'm going to be all over that. That sounds so good. Sounds like a dream that shouldn't be possible, but yeah, Drav, if that exists. Are you sure you don't want to play the fishing minigame for the next 4 hours? I do, Elena. I absolutely, positively do want to do that for the next 4 hours, but I'm gonna resist. I'm gonna resist because that's the bad Shane talking. That's the forget you guys, I'm just gonna fish. That's not the entertaining Shane talking. So I'm going to try to entertain you by not just fishing for 4 hours straight, especially because once I started fishing, 4 hours is probably an optimistic estimate for when I'd stop. No. That would probably be the rest of the day, honestly. Alright, so let's make sure I've got my best hunters on the job for hunting. Let's move him up here. And then Mr. Q is a pretty mediocre hunter, but he's good at building and clearing, so let's put him down there. And see, this guy's kind of crap at hunting and building and clearing, so I think I'm gonna put this guy in the hut right here. And I'm gonna assign him to Scholar for new. Let's see. I'll put him on Scholar for Ooh, that's a tough one. Let's start him on culture. There we go. And then I will take this guy and put him on building, so we get one guy in building, one guy in clearing. Alright, I think hopefully that should be a good arrangement. And we'll see. Yes, I did read up a little bit on how everything works in here, because the mechanics can be a bit complicated, but I think we're doing better now. Isn't the fishing minigame the full game? I mean, it's the same in every RPG, right? No, the fishing minigame is amazing in this one, LTG. Seriously, no lie whatsoever, the fishing minigame in Breath of Fire 3 is quite possibly my favorite fishing minigame of all time. I think the only close competition would be Ocarina of Time. I absolutely do love Ocarina of Time's fishing. So good! But, yeah, does anyone else have, like, a favorite minigame from another game out there? That's a good question. I know there are a lot of games like, you know, like Breath of Fire 3 or Ocarina of Time, where they have these, oops, forgot about the hole, where they have these mini-games that are really fun and actually fairly sophisticated, but don't actually have any connection to the plot. I'd be curious to hear if anyone has any sort of opinion, or if there's any that really stood out for people, like if there's any that people were playing possibly more than the base game itself. Oh yeah, in the Legend of Heroes, the fishing minigame is a part of the plot. True? Oh, that didn't work as planned, but we'll go. Don't make me climb your bathroom window every day. Not quite ready for the cam just yet. Right now, I was just telling Sim earlier in the stream, I am shopping for green screen supplies right now. I'm gonna need three things. I'm gonna need something to use as a green screen. Right now I'm considering going cheap and getting like poster board for it, because that would be the smallest solution. Number two, I need something to mount it, and I'm thinking of getting a tripod. I've seen some relatively cheap ones that might be nice. And the last thing I need is a light. Because here's the problem, the light in the room right now is behind me. So once I actually put up the green screen, it's going to block basically all the light in the room. And that's not good. So, gotta get all three of those things, but once we've done that, then we are ready to go for cam streams. So honestly, yeah, not far off. Not far off at all. So look forward to that. Don't worry everyone, I'm sending Shane a copy of Face Rig, then Shane would put the camera to good use. Zero, didn't you already send me a copy of Face Rig? I feel like you sent me, you actually legitimately sent me one of those a long time ago. Oh hey, Nina learned Burn. That wasn't actually what I was trying to get her to learn here, but I suppose that'll work. Yeah, he had another technique I was trying to learn there, but I guess if Nina wants to learn Burn, that's fine. Also, I think I might have forgot to rest, because Ryu has, like, no AP right now, and that's kind of lame, so let's hurry up and get this area finished. Let's see. Oh, the sushi thing, Elena! The rotary sushi thing in Pokemon Stadium? I was all about that. And the funny thing is, back when I was a kid and I originally played that, I had no idea what was all that about. And now, as an adult, rotary sushi is like the best thing ever. Shane's trying to coerce someone into buying him a lamp. No, I'm gonna get probably gonna get a ring lamp and see if I can mount it to the desk somewhere, because space is kind of a premium in here, so I gotta be very choosy with things like that. But again, I've seen a couple that look like they might be good, so we'll see. Oh yeah, Stadium had some really fun mini-games, to the point where I think I may have actually played the Stadium mini-games more than I played the actual Stadium. Mainly because every time I got to the final battle, it was that douchebag with a Mew, and that was not fun at all, and I hate that guy. Don't rush it, I won't, Shira, I won't. I'm gonna work through this, I'm gonna do it right, and when I first get the cam set up, it's going to be with a setup that I'm happy with it. The 2D anime girl pack. That's how you get real views there, Zero. You know the secret. You know how this works. Let's see. I don't mind people seeing me in general. I don't think I'd be nervous. I just like the anonymity. That's part of it too. That's when I first started, I kind of wanted to disconnect my personal life and professional life, so I didn't think I'd ever get a camera. But then again, I honestly didn't think people would ever watch this. I was intending to stream a couple games so that I had a record of them, so that, you know, if anyone's ever like, what's the deal with Deadly Premonition? I'd be like, well, I actually streamed all of it and recorded it on YouTube, so go watch it there, because for the love of God, don't actually play Deadly Premonition. But then, you know, things happened. People apparently like what I'm doing here. So, here we are. Here we are. And now I'm thinking I might want to get a cam. So we'll see. Before I actually stream with a cam, I'll be doing some tests. And if I don't like how I look, if I don't like how I'm acting when I'm doing cam, then I still might back out of it. We'll see. But for right now, I think we're doing good here. The Moe Pack or the Sundare one. I'm Moe all the way, Zero. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? Yeah, ring lamps are really big for video right now, Sim. They're very convenient. Apparently the quality of the light is very nice and a lot of people really like them. So we'll see. The best part of Pokemon Stadium is being able to play your Game Boy Red vs. Blue version on the TV. Yes! I did that too. I actually have that stupid little expansion pack for Stadium because I was so huge into Pokemon at the time that came out. Third run of Deadly Premonition, all new experience. Don't even tempt me, Zero. I will go there and I will not feel guilty about it. Alright, here we go. Here's the boss goblin. So let's see if we can learn Influence again. I don't know if it's actually going to let me learn Influence now that we've already learned it once. But the fact is, Influence is currently on a party member we don't have anymore. So, it's kind of a problem at this point. Because I don't actually have access to it. Right. The Game Boy wasn't terrible with battery life. That much I'll give it to him. That was nice. But, yeah, definitely not having to worry about batteries at all was a big thing, Elena. Chanel is finally doing boob streams. Gotta make that sweet, sweet money, Drav. That's what I do. Came up with a new conspiracy theory where the story might go. Oh man, you're gonna have to let me know about that, Drav, because I'm still curious. I'm still very curious. Got that funny guy attitude, you put ketchup on chat, you keep up with it, interact with it in an entertaining way. Let's face it, you're as much of a nerd as we are. Possibly more. Possibly more. I have done a lot of nerdy things in my life, Shira, and plan to do more. Sam, you upgraded the lighting for your video because you needed to replace the old lamp and when, oh, you point the new one at the ceiling, lights up the room really well. Ooh, that's nice. And you get that nice diffuse light too. That's usually pretty nice. So that's good to hear. I'll be playing around with it a little bit. It's tough. I've never messed around with lighting. I don't do video production. I've never done video production, so I'm not even sure where to start with this stuff. But I'm trying to do my research. I'm looking into it, and I'll make sure that we get something good going now. Also fool around all the time. I try, Shira. Keep things light, as it were. Pretty sure you're the biggest nerd here. Oh, I'll fight you on that, LTG. I will fight you on that. I have been to a Pokemon tournament at a mall. I have been to a Magic the Gathering tournament where I advanced to the semifinals just because everyone kept conceding because the meta was so garbage at the time. I've done so many nerdy things. Alright, good luck with work stuff, Elena. Hope it all goes smoothly for you. Yeah, Sim, the problem with bad lighting is it tends to make people look kind of ghoulish, at best. And I don't want to look ghoulish, I'm good enough at that without lighting helping me out. I need lighting to help me move into the land of the living, is what I need to do. Zero, that's a thing? There's Pump It Up tournaments? Seriously? Oh, I'd like to see that. That is amazing. Yes, LTG, someone mentioned that the other day. My god, if anyone's even remotely interested in video production, please get that bundle. That is insane. Still think Shayna look like Brendan Fraser's long-lost twin. I sure hope it come off like that. The only hint I can give you, Shira, is that I've been told that when I need a haircut, I look a little bit like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. So, zoinks to that. LTG, that sounds pretty implausible. I'm gonna need a wide series of pictures proving that. Giant photographic evidence. As embarrassing as you can possibly get. But seriously, that sounds amazing. I always wish I could go to a Smash Brothers tournament. I suspect I would have gotten clobbered. Why can I not find a boss goblin? This is driving me nuts here. I suspect I would have gotten clobbered. My preferred version of Smash Brothers was the original on N64, which I know is blasphemy. I am told this, but that was my favorite. I loved the broken Pikachu in there with his down B, that giant thunder shock from above that just reached like all the way to the top of the stage. That was insane. I missed that a lot. I would have liked to go to original N64 Smash Brothers tournament, but I never really heard of any of those at the time, so I never managed to go to one. And yeah, I didn't know you cosplayed LTG. That's pretty badass. Limit breaking. Alright, here we go. Here's another boss goblin. Come on, teach us examine, you jerk. Or influence. Nope. Alright, I'm actually going to call it quits on this little expedition here, because I literally don't know if the game's going to let me learn influence a second time. So I'm just going to hope that I'll be able to pull it down later. Let's see. Reading through your comment there, Drev. It's taking me a little time, but I'm getting through there. Ooh, Drev, that is a cool theory. Oh, I like that one. I like that one a lot there, Drev. I think I may actually be subscribing to that theory. That makes... That was something that was kind of in the back of my mind, but I think that may actually make sense there. Oh, hey, the road's clear. Wasn't able to get down this way before. Nice! We are now advancing past where we were last night. Jane cosplays as a Twitch streamer 3 days a week, sometimes 4 days. Sometimes 4, yes, it's true. I like to hope it's a convincing costume, but I'd believe you if it's not. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so, let's see where all we can get now. All I can get is to the road right there. Oh no, this is... Or is this as far as we got last time? I don't remember now. I'm a little lost. Except we can't see him when he does it. Yeah, I was just joking, Sim, I was just joking on Discord today that anytime you can't see me on stream, I'm basically dabbing constantly. Just believe that. We need to use the Eastern Bridge, right? But this time, I don't think Daddy, the King, will let me go. He thinks it's your fault I ran away the first time, Ryu. Ouch. But I have an idea. Ryu, you broke up the black market. Mafia, right? All you need is one more feather in your cap, and even he'll have to admit you're a real hero. So side quest then. Remember the plant? Where they grow the vegetables using Chrism energy? It looks like there's something funny going on there lately. I've been thinking we need to check it out, so... Why don't you help me? I'm sure the King will forgive you. If you help me solve this problem, right? Really? Great. Let's go then. The plant's down the road to the east. Alright. So that is what we're gonna do. We are gonna go help things out of the plant, and that should hopefully allow us to get a passport all the way to the east. Sorry, let me catch up on chat again. Really, Zero? I didn't know that about Mario Kart Double Dash. I used to play the heck out of Double Dash in college. Because due to a quirk of our terrible networking at my college, basically the entire college network acted like a gigantic LAN. So we could just plug your GameCube into the wall, and it would connect you to any other GameCubes on the campus, and that was amazing. Alright, here's something good. We can get back to the arena now, and that means we can check in with Gar's Master, so that's good. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, Darksiders, not Dark Souls. And don't even get me started on Destiny using DS. Dabbing, I'm gonna ban you, Shay. No, Zero, it's for a good cause. But yes, that's what I want you to believe. Anytime I'm not on camera on stream, I'm just constantly dabbing. Right now, I'm dabbing. You just can't see it. You can't see it, but it's happening. Ah! Oh, you again. What are you on? Oh, don't see you for a while. You got get all buff on me. Alright then, you should be able to handle this. Gar learned counter. Woo, I like the sound of that. Alright, so let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if that's all that Gar learns, but I'm going to check again to see if he got anything else from him right there. Still waiting for From Software to say that it's Shadow Tower 2 they'll be releasing. I mean, come on, it's definitely not Dark Souls. And the timeline does not fit Bloodborne. I don't know, Bloodborne is what I heard people theorizing, but, Alright, no, so that's all Gar learned. Alright, cool. I don't know, it would be interesting if they returned to one of their older properties. I've actually got a couple of old From Software games. I've got a PS2 game called Eternal Ring. And I think I had something else, too. I don't remember what the other one was, though. But yeah, we'll see. I'm keeping an eye on that, definitely. Yeah, that's my theory. I was thinking the former of your theories there, Drav, but I'm not even sure if they're going to reveal the truth of that in this game itself. They might wait until we might have to wait until the fourth game before we get those kind of answers, but we'll see. Yeah, everyone's hoping for Bloodborne. I mean, we got 3 Dark Souls, so I can understand why people might want to do another Bloodborne game. I can understand that. I respect that. Alright, let's see. So I can get over here too, and over here is where the plant is as well. There's the checkpoint, so I can't go anywhere past there. Where else can I get to, though? Let me check how many weapons I've got. I don't think we're there yet, but still. No, it'll be under items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, I think we do have enough. Let's go get a new master. It's just part of the lore, not the main part. Theory that its Kuan goes in the original game's history using the red thread to drag down the humans from Hell to Earth. I wish I knew more about the From Software mythology, but that could be interesting right there. Oh yeah, shadows die twice. That was the big tagline right there. Alright, here we go. You look like you've got some potential. What do you say? Want to become my apprentice? Not right now. But we finally unlocked Delonzo right there. So that's awesome. What we needed to do is we needed to have 15 weapons sitting, 15 different weapons sitting unequipped in my inventory. So that's why I haven't been selling any weapons so far. Wait until we got enough for Delonzo, but we do now. We do. So that's cool. I think Delonzo will probably be the next master for Ryu, I suspect. But we'll see once we actually can get to Ryu's current master and get some of the skills off of them. We'll make that decision there. We'll need Nina's help if we want to get a passport. I didn't mean to twist your arm like that, but if you help me with the plant, I'll talk to my father about the passport, okay? I mean, it seems like a fair trade, and we gotta get those passports somehow. Princess certainly has a way with people. Yeah, she's good at getting what she wants. It's a good talent to have. Alright, so let's save right here, and then we are going to be heading into the plant to see what their problem is and see what we can do for them right there. On the other hand, how long has Princess Peach been sitting here? Just since yesterday. She prefers to go by Nina in this game. I don't know why. She might be on the lam, keeping it on the down low. But, yeah. I never even realized the outfit does look an awful lot like Peach. How did I get Gar in my party again? I thought I was taking, I don't know. We'll head to the plant with this group for right now, and, no, I definitely didn't have Gar in my party a second ago. That's weird. Let's head into the plant first and see what happens there. Shane is Bowser confirmed. No, Gar is Bowser. I am Shane. That's different. Two totally different things there. Alright, so the plant looks pretty much like it was before. Let's chat with everybody and see what's up. I tried using Chrism to make those enhanced crops, but they just taste too bad. Since you need someone to take care of the crops, and someone to take care of the machines, maybe making these enhanced crops is more trouble than it's worth. That is a lot of things, but I'm sure you can manage with that. Seems guys have been doing it for years, it seems like. I used to buy the enhanced crops because they were cheap, but now I'm being more careful about what I buy. I don't want to eat anything that might be dangerous. That's fair. There's been so much trouble lately. On top of that, the crops aren't doing good either. That's not good. Alright, so they got all kinds of problems here. You must be a buyer to come all the way out here. No, I'm actually just looking for whatever the trouble is here, so I can help. And this is the guy that sells the enhanced crops. No, I need to find out who's in charge here, so we can get their problems resolved. Looks like we're gonna have to ride the conveyors again like we did last time. So let's get on that. Strange, LTG. I always thought Shane is games. I always thought that too, but you never can be too sure, Shira. You don't want to take anything like that for granted. Can't make the crops grow like you want, even with Chrism. Should have known better in the first place. That woman working on the machines. She sure is pretty, but all she thinks about are machines. I bet she wouldn't be interested in a guy like me. Oh, Momo. What? Momo's here? Oh, that changes things. If Momo's... Oh, that would make sense, because Momo was interested in the machines here, so she ran straight back here after Angel Tower. Oh, guys, we're gonna find Momo. We can't. The machines aren't tuned sufficiently. Get another party member back. We're getting the band back together, guys. More. Raise the Chrism pressure. There's all kinds of science going on right here. Alright, let's keep looking, see what else we can find here. Please don't let Shane operate your machine. He'll turn your dying wish into an awkward joke. What don't I turn into an awkward joke, though, Shira? The answer is the things that I can't possibly think of a way to do so. Did we lose somebody? Gar just gone? I think we lost Gar. I think, there we go. Oh my god, I thought he would have teleported back by now. And we still don't know where the director is. No wonder we're having so much trouble. The mechanic working on the reactors now is the daughter of the man who built the plants. Yeah, it's Momo! Awesome! The mechanic who worked here said he didn't get along with the director and ran off. Interesting. Keep working our way through here, see what else we can find. We want to go this way next. Yeah, they don't seem to want to ride on the conveyor belts. Can't imagine why. This reactor used to be able to make nice big crops. Oh, I know what you're talking about from, yeah, a couple streams ago. That's a good one. But now it's all completely broken down. I tell you, the only reason these stupid reactors even work without blowing up is thanks to Momo looking after them all the time. That's because Momo's amazing. Hell yeah, Momo. Yeah, that's the clip I was thinking of, Shiro. Awesome. Definitely check that out if you want to see how I can not do drama in the slightest. Give me a big high drama moment, I will ruin it. That's how I do it. Shane is Dab King, that's what they call me. That's what they call me, Hero. Everywhere, literally every person calls me that. And nothing else. Just that. I see Momo there. How do I get to Momo? Not this way. Momo! Momo, I see ya. Gotta take the other conveyor, it looks like? Yeah, I gotta take this one. Oh, you were there for that, awesome. Hope you enjoyed your second watching then. Just between you and me, I heard the mechanic who used to work here died of chrism poisoning. Wonder if Momo's okay. Oh, that's dangerous. A Twitter posting mode. I get stuck in that sometimes too, LTG. I can respect that. And honey too. This reactor doesn't have enough pressure. If we don't get the valve turned up soon... Right, honey? What do you think? Huh? Oh, the parts I asked for. Just put them down over there. Whoops, not the parts. Sorry. Gosh dang it, Momo! Let's try that again, Momo. What is it, honey? I can't play with you right now. Who are these people? Friends of yours? What? Ryu? Ryu? Is it really Ryu? It's been so long. Hold on, just a minute. I've got to finish this first. You've sure gotten big, haven't you? Boy, how many years has it been since you died at Angel Tower? No, not died. I'm alright. Huh? I guess we're catching her up now. Half-Life 3 confirmed, yes! You heard it here first. Gar tried to kill Ryu because he thought he was an evil dragon. But actually, you don't know if the Brood are evil or not. So you're going to meet God to ask? I don't really know anything about the Brood. All I really understand are machines. Sorry. Momo? What about the plant? What's wrong with it? Oh, yeah, listen. The director, Pallet, is missing. I remember that guy. That was an asshole. He stabbed me in the back. And the plant's falling apart. Bad crops are the least of our problems. If we don't do something soon, something awful could happen. Mutants appearing? A chrism reactor overload? Just about anything could happen. The only one who knows what's really going on is Pallet. Well then, we have to find him and ask him what to do. I guess he sometimes disappears for a while, but I've heard he never goes too far. You mean, you might know where he is? Let's go look for him then, Momo. Okay, honey. Oh! Momo joined the party! We're getting the band back together, guys! Alright. So I think I'm going to want to switch party members, because I don't think 2 spellcasters is what I want to be doing now. I know I did that for a good chunk of the game, but I want to try something a little different for right now. And plus I think Momo was the one that had influence on her, so I'll see if I can change that around. Machine's text between the lines. I'm glad you appreciate my little commentary there. Getting the pig? What pig? So, what were you doing here, Momo? Well, after we all broke up at the tower, I thought I'd study Peko some more. So, I returned to Windia with him. But I wasn't able to handle it by myself, so I came here to think I could ask Director Pallet to help me. Peko? Peko is here? Yeah, over to the east there's a place where there's a tree called Yggdrasil. Lately, Peko's been spending all his time there. He's always over there playing by that tree. Peko was born here, so maybe he knows something? I mean, he can't talk or anything, but if you want to bring him along, the tree is east of the plant. I know where Yggdrasil is, awesome. Oh yeah, the movie Red. That was a fun movie. It was a little ridiculous, but a fun movie. Alright, well, first order of business, let's go get Peko. I think I remember where Yggdrasil is. Oh yeah, this is right over here. I wonder if he's changed at all in the years since Angel Tower. Yggdrasil. Ooh. Oh, Peko hasn't changed. A legendary tree said to be the embodiment of an ancient sage who taught the world the meaning of true wisdom. Enshrouded in green, awing all who view its majesty. It has been a symbol of faith to all as the holy guardian of the forest for untold ages. Oh, Peko! This is the place! This is where Peko likes to hang out. Peko? That's funny. I heard someone talking. Nope, Peko still doesn't speak. Did you just say something? Nope, still can't talk. I can't understand it. I can understand him about as much as I understand a tree or a flower. And they don't talk. Anyway, come on, Peko. We're going to go check out the plant where you were born. Thanks for that vote of confidence there, Peko. Alright! We're getting the band back together! Oh yeah, the stuffed animal. Right. Alright, so I am going to grab Peko for just a moment because I'm going to need him to do something for us real quick. I want to grab another master while I've got the opportunity to. I think I'm in a position to get one more master unlocked. I think it's a master probably going to want to use immediately. As a matter of fact, I should change the party even more if I'm going to do that. So let me pop into camp and we'll change the party again. Peko, you little deceiver. I don't know if he's got enough brain cells to actually deceive anybody. I mean, again, he seems to be just in a little fugue state there. Looks like he was talking. Must have been my imagination. That is suspicious, though. It's funny, isn't it? How we all ended up together again. Awesome is what it is, Gar. I wonder where Director Pallet went, though. Leaving the plant like this? With everyone helping me like this, I'll be finished in no time. Let's hope. I missed Momo. I like her, but then again, she likes electronics and has red hair. That is two big pluses there, Shira. Huge pluses. What's an onion doing walking around like that? Mutant? What's that? It's weird is what it is. Freakish and weird, Ray. I always forget his name and want to just call him Ryu. It's unfortunate. Alright, so just for the purposes of what we're going to do right now, we're going to run Ryu, Peko, and Ray. But this shouldn't take too long. While I am more or less completely blind in this playthrough, there are a couple things I did look up, because some of the masters mainly is what I looked up, and some of the masters are kind of mind-bogglingly obtuse in how you get it. And I am about to go for what may be the most obtuse of all the masters to get, so bear with me for just a moment. And if you have no idea what I'm doing, then pay close attention, in case you ever want to get all the masters on your playthrough. So first of all, we're going to go back here. You may remember this is the hut with the bandits where there never seemed to be anything to do. But if we bring out Peko, and just have him ram this tree for no reason, we get something called a flower jewel. Why would you ever think to ram that tree with Peko? I have no idea. None whatsoever. But okay, so we got the flower jewel. That's good. Next order of business, as we continue our trip through obtuse things we have to do to unlock stuff. Well, Peko does like hanging out in the forest. But no, let's not go down that route. I believe the second spot is here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think this is it. I just got some Jews we gotta deal with. Alright, Shira, we'll see you in a sec then. Whoa! Did Peko turn into a giant beefcake for a second there? That's kind of freakish. This is the first time we've actually had Peko in a fight, so I never saw that before. Alright, so let me check the sign here. A sparkling spring is said to be the home of fairies. Alright, yes, this is where we need to be. So, we go to the spring, which we've been to before, and there didn't seem to be anything to do. I have Ryu cut down those trees. Then we have Peko go up to this rock. Come on. And punt it into the water. Come on. That little squeak too. There we go. Thought that's what we had to do anyway. Did I mess up? Did I not do it correctly? Dang it. I don't see any other rocks here. Alright, I'm gonna try and leave and come back. No, I don't, Drab, because it's a blind playthrough. And anyway, I suspect it's Nuki Nuki. And we're not doing that. Oh, Peko turned into a bouquet of flowers after the fight. I didn't notice that one before either. Play the game? Oh, that sounds so obvious, LTG. It couldn't possibly be that. Alright, I thought that was what we had to do here. Like I said, this one's kind of insane, so, let's see if it's, let's just try this again. The Nuki Nuki Dragon. I don't think I have the right genes for that one yet, Drav, but I'll keep an eye out. I like how Peko still hasn't even picked up a level, even though we've had like 3 fights and he's level 1. Alright, so, once again, that Ryu cut down all the trees over here. And then Peko. That seemed like made a bigger splash that time. That didn't quite do it either. Let me double check real quick, because I thought that was all you need to do. Oh, this one seems like a bit of a pain. But, we're getting there. I know the flower jewel was the first thing you need to do. But, see, what do you do next? Wasn't that just it? I thought that was just it. Yeah, I thought that is supposed to be it. Oops, whoa. That's an autoplay ad. I don't like those. Sorry about that. Trying to look this up right here, and ad starts autoplaying. Rude. Rude. No, I thought that was supposed to be it. Just bash a rock into the pond, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm going to try that one more time. Since it looked like the rock went in differently the second time, so maybe there was something I was missing. And I really like this master right now. This master would be spectacular to have for the moment. So give me one more shot. If that doesn't work out, we're going to find a different master for... Because what I'm looking for is a good master for Ray right here. And I think this master would be perfect for him, but if not this one, then we will find somebody different. I've got an idea. Maybe Delonzo. Delonzo might be a good master. But we'll see. Trav. I don't know. I've actually want to try a little bit of a different group comp for right now. So I'm going to experiment a little bit, and we'll see what works best. Oh, 2 Zenny. Awesome. Fantastic. No, nothing's happening. What in the heck? Can I knock a second rock into it? I could have swore that it was literally all you had to do was get the flower gem and then knock a rock into the pond. Yeah, Zodi, it's kind of a pain. Like, honestly, this master right here, which I'm trying and completely failing to get, I can't even imagine how someone would just find on their own. I mean, some of the masters are pretty easy. Like, Delonzo straight up tells you what you need to do to get her. But this one is just such a weird arcane sequence of steps. It seems like it would be impossible to find by accident. That's what confuses me. We're just gonna knock rocks into this pond then. Oh no, destroyed the rock. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about this master then. Unless anybody knows what I'm doing wrong with this master, feel free to let me know in case we do have anybody that's played this game before, because I could have swore I'm doing this right, so... if anybody sees what's going wrong here, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll find somebody else to apprentice Ray to. It's like the trainer in Amalar. I needed 3 playthroughs until my list of all the locations was complete. They were really spread all over the place, Drav, so I can get that. Alright, so let's go back into camp first thing. And let's have a look at the master's list to see who might be good to apprentice to. Oh, Durandal's not on there yet. Probably because nobody's apprenticed to him. Well, let's go get Durandal then, and then we'll be able to see what Durandal's stats are, I suppose. And, you know, at least putting him on the list, I think, should be a good thing. And Durandal's right here, too, so that'll make it easier. Not Durandal, Delonzo, sorry. 2 very similar named masters. Durandal is the useless master. The one that doesn't actually provide any stat bonuses or negatives. Whereas Delonzo is the one who's the weapon master. And after we get Delonzo, I think I could go ahead and sell off all of those weapons, which should get me a very nice chunk of money. Looks like you've got some potential. What do you want? You want to come by apprentice? Says to give Peko a running start. Ooh, okay. That might make be the problem there, LTG. Let me try that. Today my days as a lone wolf are over. If you listen to what I say, I'll hone your body like a knife. Alright, so I think now that I said yes, she should be unlocked on the list, so I can at least see what her stats are. Alright, I appreciate you looking up that one, LTG. That is very much appreciated. Unfortunately, the program I'm using to play Breath of Fire 3 doesn't really like alt-tabbing all that much, so I have to kind of cut down on how often I do it, whenever possible. Alright, so let's try this one more time. We'll give Peko the running start, see if we can really punt this rock in there. Teach that rock who's boss, also teach the lake who's boss. Ooh, that's a bunch of goos. Luckily, they're all still very, very weak for the level we're at right now, so I don't even know if any of them can harm me at this point, which is nice. Of course, Peko still can't one-shot him since he's just level 2, but you know, it evens out in the end. And then once we finish this little diversion, we will go ahead and check out the dump where Peko was born, and see if maybe we can, there we go! Alright, that did it. Thank you, LTG. We got the most obscure master, I think, possibly. Boy, was I scared. I thought I was gonna die. I have to make amends for that. I know. I want you to get back my flower jewel, which was stolen from me by a nasty crow. If you do it, I'll give you a reward, okay? I was waiting for you, Ryu. I was so bored I thought I would die. That was literally just 3 seconds. Have you found the flower jewel yet? Yeah, we did. Yay! Thank you, Ryu. I'll tell you all our secrets now. If you apprentice under us, your agility will go up. Alright, Ray. Go for it. Alright, we'll show Ray our secrets. That's gonna be it for right now. Alright, let's head to camp, we'll check out the Masters list, and then we will decide who we're going to be taking forward. Yeah, we got it working eventually, Shira. We are good. So, let's go head over to where we need to be. That'll save us some time. And then, first of all, the Masters list. Let's see our new Masters in here. We've got... Alright, here's Delonzo. Bonus power, agility, and accuracy. But lowered AP gains and HP gains. That's actually not too bad at all for maybe like a glass cannon build for actually someone like Ray, who I was thinking of using them as a backup. That could be interesting. And then Mirror Leap is the fairy right there. Minus HP, minus power, minus defense, but big gains to agility. So honestly, those losses aren't tremendous, but we are going to want to switch Ray off of this once we get the abilities from Mirror Leap, I think. So next thing we want to do is choose who we're going to be taking in our party. And put that right there because it looks insane otherwise. Let's try taking Momo. Seems like Momo might be the one to take for this one. And is Momo the one that has influence, like I was thinking? 'Cause I wasn't able to find it before. Like somebody, yes, Momo has influence. Awesome. All right. So yeah, I think we're gonna be good for right now. Cool. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else we want to do for right now? No, I think we're good. All right. So let me save here, our last save before we actually head into the new adventure area, and then we will answer the question: what is going on at the dump? And hopefully we'll find a palette too. Unfortunately, none of the actual characters in the game know that Pallet is a betrayer, that he turned on us, that he sold us out to Balio and Sunder back in the past, so that's not good. Hopefully it'll catch on quickly, I suppose. Not sure what else to say there. Gee, is Momo's sprite indifferent? No, Momo's sprite has not changed. in the time since Angel Tower, I mean. Every time you visit, yeah, it's the same way with the Yggdrasil Master too, interestingly enough, LTG. Yggdrasil will only talk to you if you bring Peko with you, even if you've got someone else apprenticed to Yggdrasil. It's strange, but it's true. At least that one, it seems like they were hinting that you should bring Peko to the tree when I found Peko this time, so there's a little bit of hinting at that one. Alright, time to hit up the dump. Oh, I should probably have equipped Momo. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Let me stop somewhere with a store real quick. And see if there's any... Or no, actually, Momo might be in decent condition right now. Let's check Momo's equipment out. Alright, so Momo's basically got her same equip from when we left her. I can put on the asbestos armor. I don't want to give her an extra 2 defense, though. Where has a good store, though? I don't remember where has a good high-level store at this point. I know Sin City did, but I think Sin City is in ruins at this point. Oh, we can get around, oh no, Mount Mernake we were able to get around before. Hey Iron Raid, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope you are having a good evening. Oh, and we can't even go over there without going through Mount Levitt, so I don't want to screw around with that too much. I guess I'll check in Windia. See if maybe Windia is selling some good stuff. Other than that, I guess we'll just take Momo in with the equip she's got. But it would have been kind of nice if we were able to get some new stuff for her before we do that. Morning for you, doing good, how are you? I'm doing good, having a nice relaxing weekend. Had a snowman cookie before stream, so that's pretty awesome. Would love to get more of those. Probably shouldn't eat too many of those though, it'd probably destroy me. Alright, so no, this guy hasn't updated his equip at all, so it's just the same stuff. Alright, no, I think we're just gonna have to take Momo in with what we got. Yeah, snowman cookie. A little cookie with frosting on it that makes it look like a snowman. It's adorable. And delicious. It was, I think, just a sugar cookie with frosting on top, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Right? It was so cute. Alright, for reals this time, let's head into the dump and see what's going on in there. Or wait, I know I just said for reals this time, but hang on, I'm trying to remember. Who was Momo apprenticed to before? Oh, she was apprenticed to Yggdrasil. Gosh damn. One more delay before the dump. Please put the pitchforks and torches down, I swear. I swear, we're gonna be heading in there and actually killing stuff in a second, but first I want to see if Momo can get any new abilities off of Yggdrasil. And for that, we need to go back to Yggdrasil, and for that, we are going to need Peko in the party. So, real quick, we're gonna switch Ray out for Peko, and then go pay Yggdrasil a visit. Luckily, Yggdrasil is right nearby, so this won't take any time at all. I mean, really, overall, there aren't too many bad kinds of cookies out there. Most cookies, I would say, are pretty delicious. And my favorites are just plain old chocolate chip cookies, because well-made chocolate chip cookies are a thing of majesty. You've come back. So the time has come for me to share my wisdom, eh? Yep. Oh no, I guess Momo didn't learn any new abilities yet. That's lame. Thought she would've. That's kind of strange. I don't think Yggdrasil's mastered yet or anything, so... Alright, let's swap Peko back out again, because he is definitely not strong enough to be pushing forward in the storyline right now. How about you, Chad? Anyone in chat have a favorite cookie or a least favorite cookie? May as well get on food chat right away. Get that out of the way early. No, Yggdrasil has not been mastered yet. Weird. Could have swore we had Momo long enough that she would have learned something. Oh no, we didn't bring Momo into Angel Tower, that's why. Because we had to bring Gar with us, so I swapped out Momo for Gar, so she would have already gotten her abilities the last time we actually, were visiting Yggdrasil. Alright, I gotcha. Love it, classic chocolate chip, so good. For me, the ideal chocolate chip is a little bit crispy around the edges, but nice and soft around the center. Not so soft that it falls apart on you. Not so soft that you can't actually put it in, get it out of the pan without destroying it. But that's perfect for me. And you gotta make sure that you put in a good amount of chocolate chips, but not so much that the cookie falls apart. Cookie structural integrity is key here, folks. Absolutely key. Don't eat much cookies? That's fair, Iron Raid. Not to everyone's taste, I understand that. Alright, just a fire slug in here, so it looks like the enemies haven't changed any. Is it possible I'm going to the wrong place here? Oh yeah, the Subway has some pretty good chocolate chip cookies, I'll agree. Oh god dang it, we gotta do the boxes again. Hopefully it'll be a little easier the second time around. Oh! Wow, I forgot forgot some of these weed guys absorb magic, and right now Ryu's sword does flame damage. So that's dangerous. Gotta watch out for that. Not like these guys are too hard to fight anyway, but still, I'd completely forgotten about that. All right, where on earth is that switch? Here we go. That should be good. I'm also a fan of peanut butter cookies. I think it's easy to get sick of those if you're not careful, but they are delicious. Alright, so it's the pain weed that Ryu accidentally heals if he hits. I'll keep that in mind. And yeah, they only do like 4 damage, so even if Ryu is healing you, it's not too much of a worry. I really hope I'm not barking up the wrong tree by going down here. I don't know for a fact that this is where I need to be, but I'm not sure where else to go if not here. I mean, first Momo mentioned that she suspects that the director is nearby, and this is the closest thing nearby, so that would make sense. And then Momo told Peko that we're going to where he was born, and that's here. Oh, the paint? Yeah, I thought we were attacking the rank weed first. My bad. So yeah, I think this is where we need to go, but it's just surprising that the enemies haven't updated if that's the case. Because, you know, that's going to make it a lot quicker to bulldoze through here. Not like I'm complaining about that part. But it is going to slow down our experience gains as well. And somebody like Ray, I want to make sure he gets his master sorted out as quickly as possible. Alright, what do I need to do here now? Peanut butter chocolate is the devil's work, you just can't stop. Oh my gosh. Especially in like fudge form, Iron Ray. That stuff is amazing. My family actually has a absolutely mind-blowingly good recipe for fudge that's half peanut butter, half chocolate. All absolutely amazing. I highly recommend that stuff. Oh, for a second I'm like, what was in here? Nope, just another random encounter. I was wondering if it was going to be some sort of terrible secret. But no, just no random encounters. We'll push into the room, see if we can spot anything else. But after that, I'm not sure. I should make sure we're still in attack formation too. Make sure we're getting the most out of Ryu's awesome damage potential. That's always nice. Tactics, form, we are still. Alright, cool. No, there is nothing else to see in here. Shoot. Hated that mutant so much. He was a bit of a pain, it's true. I guess we can try going past here a little bit, see if there's anything south of here. Not sure where else to check after that. I might be asking chat for suggestions if we don't find anything cool there. We'll see. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably pull that flame ring off Nina if she's not going to be in the party. That's too powerful of an artifact to just leave laying around. Heading off to bed. Alright, thank you so much for stopping by, Sim. I appreciate it. And you have yourself a good rest, and I will see you around. And also, while I'm thinking about it, let me let these guys do their fighting real quick. I apologize about the muting though, but this will only take a moment because I want to make sure to shout out Simdust right there for anybody that hasn't seen her before. She is also a streamer. She streams some cool stuff. Right now she is streaming her second on-stream playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, doing an elf playthrough. So make sure to check her out if you never have. Just click that link and then click follow. And check her out. I enjoy her a lot. You'll see me hanging around in her chat whenever possible, so you might enjoy it. Alright, there's Ray's first level up under his new master. Not too bad. I would certainly like a little bit more power than that, but we'll do. I appreciate that, Iron Raid, but I think I am going to ask now, where am I supposed to be going? Because I could have sworn I was supposed to be going to the dump, but this doesn't seem to be the place. So if you can point me to the right location, I would appreciate that very much. Unfortunately, this is, from way back in the day when they don't exactly have a quest journal you can access whenever to let you know where you need to be going. So even though all the characters acted like it was self-evident where I need to go next, I don't know. Just finished Sin City, then we, I think Sin City was the last major thing we did. Or no, after that we did Sin City, then we went to the checkpoint and we got Ray. Then we went to the plant and got Momo. Then we went to Yggdrasil and got Peko. And right now we are looking for Director Pallet. And Momo said she thinks she knows where he is, but she didn't really seem to make that super clear to me. Just said she thought he might be nearby. So, you know, the dump seemed like the most logical thing to go to next, but I guess not. Is there anything else nearby in this area? There's Yggdrasil over there. Got the actual plant over here. I didn't think there was anywhere else to explore in the plant proper, but I could be wrong. Oh, it is actually in the plant proper. Alright. Let's head back in there and see what we're missing. Thank you for that Iron Raid. I appreciate it. Oh, and of course we trigger a cinema just by walking back in. Something's wrong. Yeah, where is everybody? Oh no, here's somebody. The reactors have stopped. And there's chrism gas leaking out from underground. Everyone got afraid and ran off. Oh, that's bad. That sounds real bad. I appreciate it, Iron Raid. Thank you for that. So, something's gone wrong here. Let's, explore around, see if we can figure out what, shut off all the machines and how we can put things right again. So when Momo said he's nearby, she must have meant literally this area. I guess this is the end. The greenhouses are filled with gas. The reactors are all dead. What's happening? Yeah, that's kind of disastrous right here. Let's see what we can find out. Surely something must be going on causing this. This doesn't seem like an accident or anything like that. I know Momo said she was having trouble keeping everything running just by herself. So I guess this could be a coincidence, but the Chrism gas leaks sound odd as on top of everything. Still safe here, I guess. But all the other greenhouses are filled with Chrism gas. That doesn't sound conducive to a good crop yield right there. Deadly Chrism gas. Especially since they said there's a rumor that that's what killed Momo's father. The director's not here, and the reactors aren't working. There's gas everywhere. This place is finished. Don't be so doom and gloom, buddy. We're gonna look around and see what we can find. Gotta get the gas out of the greenhouses. But if we open the doors, gas will get whoever opened them. I don't want to die of Chrism poisoning. Yeah, me neither. I see what he means about the gas being everywhere, though. That looks terrible. Let's see, anything else over here to see? Another switch. Oh, that's a shortcut switch right there, if I remember correctly. I'll go ahead and flip that. That should save me a lot of running around next time I come here. Flip this one. Which doesn't seem to do anything. That's weird. I thought this one controlled this one right here. But now it's pushing me off. Click the switch. And it's still pushing me off. That's odd. So maybe I have to go back to the shortcut then? In which case it's not a shortcut, it's just a really, really long cut. But we'll make do. If I could jump down right here, that'd be super convenient, but we'll head back then. That'll work. Oh, it must be a... Oh, it's an alternate switch for this one is what it is, so we can actually go backwards from that point. In which case, presumably, yeah, that was what we were supposed to do, is walk all the way up here and hit the shortcut switch. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just trying to remember my way backwards now. And we can't take that way back now, because I don't think we have any way to switch that one. So let's head up the hill and then head down the other conveyor and see where that leads to. As my partners get stuck back there and their pathing freaks out trying to keep up with me. I always love that crazed jittering as the pathfinding just has no way to can't figure out where to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already went this way before and got any potential goodies over here. But let's just be safe while I'm in the area. Alright, yeah, nothing over here, so I think we'll take the slide down and that should do it. There we go. And now we're all the way back at the start, I think. So... where was that gigantic conveyor that we were looking at a second ago? I think that's what we need to take next. Was it up here? Might have been up this one. Hopefully I'm not just going backwards again. If I am, I totally apologize. Leading you around in circles. Ah, no, that wasn't the right one either. Alright. So, we got a little bit of a maze here, is what I'm seeing. Or I could just be being really derpy. Either way, it's hard to tell sometimes. See, what does this switch do anyway? I don't know. We're not going to worry about that too much right now. Is there anything we can do to switch that conveyor? Yeah, that switches it back, so that'll let us go backwards a little bit more. This one's a long, slow ride. And I don't see the huge conveyor over here, either. Now I'm getting turned around. We're all the way back at the start now. I thought if I come all the way back here, I'd be able to find it. I think I was mistaken about what conveyor I was looking at right there. It's odd, we had to do the conveyor puzzle the first time we came through to get to the plant, but I feel like it wasn't this complicated the first time around. Could definitely be wrong about that, I'm not sure. So, let's head up here and let's take another look at the conveyor system and what we got to work with. So there's a red switch over there. We got that conveyor, which we now know doesn't go where we need it to go. And we need to hit another blue switch to get that conveyor to take us forward again. Where do we find one of those? Up over here, I think? Yeah, this isn't quite the way we want to go, but I think there is another blue switch up here. So I guess what I'm seeing is there's some red conveyor belts and there's some blue conveyor belts, right? And that's what we need to do, is make sure we're hitting the right switches that'll take us forward at any given time. Let's hit the blue switch, which makes that one go backwards, so that's not going to work. Be back later with Tales of News announcements. I can't wait to hear LTG. Make sure you share. I'm going to be really excited to see what the announcements are going to be. If I haven't mentioned before, I actually would like to play some of the Tales of games on stream at some point. Probably starting with Symphonia, I think? And then maybe going from there? Oh, I think that conveyor belt I just walked past, the one that we need to change, it actually looks like the belt is kind of reddish, so maybe that's my hint right there. Is that is actually a red treadmill. Let's take a look, let's see if that did it. But yeah, if anyone's interested in seeing the Tales of games on stream, please do let me know. Yeah, when we actually did a vote for what game I was going to play next recently, one of the options was Tales of Symphonia, but Breath of Fire 3 ended up being the winner there. Alright, so now this one's going the right way. Oh, this one's a red belt! Alright, I think that was it. Cool. Tales of games are always good. Alright, that's one vote right there. I'll take that. Alright, then we switch that. We can go this way. We're getting farther now. We're making progress. See, I like to see Tales of games, considering I have quite a view of fun with Tales of Berseria right now. I've heard good things about that one. I thought that breaking the roof would be a good way to get the gas out, so I gathered up these stones. But I don't have enough strength left to throw them. What should I do? We'll help you out. You'll help me, thank you. You know what to do, right? Tell us. All you have to do is throw a rock onto the roof of the greenhouses, aiming for the big glass panels. If you run up to it and hit it real hard, the stone will travel far enough. I've marked the places where you should throw the stones from. Alright, so we need Peko to do this, unfortunately. I think. I suspect we're going to need Peko to do this. Yeah, for some reason none of the other characters are capable of kicking rocks. That's a unique thing for Peko right there. Oops, nope, dang it. Keep hitting the wrong button trying to do reuse slash. So no, only Peko can kick the rocks, so we're not going to be able to do anything with that right now. So, let's just continue forward in that case. See what else there is to see here. That's the other side there. Nothing over this way. Do I need to bring Peko back here to kick rocks? That'd be strange, but I guess it's a thing. Alright, here's that big belt I was looking at before. Oh, and here's the place where we originally met the director. Alright, so I guess this is where I needed to go. No, Gar could just throw them. That's true. You'd hope Gar would be able to throw a rock. Dude was pushing around giant cubes of stone before. I guess it was a bad idea. Trying to use Chrism to make better crops? Well, you know, science is all about failure. Failures happen, you learn from your failures. You don't just throw out your results and say science doesn't work. No, you learn. You live, you learn. So, Ray, get off of there. Now you're having fun. Let me go ahead and quick save so we don't hopefully have to go through that maze again. And for some reason you can't... Oh no, they actually mentioned that, Elena, is because whoever opens the door gets a face full of deadly chrism gas. And nobody wants to do that. That'd be terrible. Anything here? Nothing. Yeah, someone actually mentioned they considered that, but nobody wanted to try it just in case there was enough pressure on the gas that it got dangerous. Ouch, that's hot. No, is it not here either? Oh, I thought this would be it. Is there another place I can enter here? No? Alright, now I'm stumped. I think I've been around the entire place. If I head down that slide, I think I'm back at the start. Yeah, that's the start right there. So I've now officially explored this entire area. I guess I probably have to bring Peko back here to kick rocks then. Alright, let's do that then. Really not a huge fan of, well, I guess we're not fighting monsters yet, so it shouldn't be a huge problem. Host the experiment with deadly gas, but don't use gas masks? OSHA is gonna fuck them up. More fantasy worlds need an OSHA, Elena. I feel this strongly. Some sort of work safety organization to make sure that you don't get, basically just mad scientists. Just sort of running away with stuff like this. It's crazy. It's insanity. Alright, let's see, let's swap out... I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and swap out Ray for Peko right now. Since I felt like Momo might be somebody good to have in the party, may as well have Momo and Peko until we sort this thing out. And then back to the plant. It's not like you can tie a rope on the doorknob and open from afar, or, I don't know, Nina could use magic. There's so many ways, Iron Raid. I think the real problem with this Chrism gas is a lack of employee creativity. That's what I gotta say there. I think these guys just haven't thought about enough solutions. And especially when you're running a science-based project, you need to make sure you got employees that are thinking of creative problem solving. It's shameful is what it is. Absolutely shameful. I'm still lost on the fact that Ryu can't pick up a rock and throw it. Oh no, Ryu can't throw rocks. No, we need a tiny little onion monster for that. The little tiny onion monster is the only one who can throw rocks. Really? Are you sure? Because that seems insane. Like, that seems like a thing that isn't a thing, you know? I appreciate Peko having his own unique skill set, but that's, I'm having my head, trouble wrapping my head around that one. But alright, Peko, give this a shot then. Take a good running start at this thing. That did not at all work. Peko, you screwed it all up. I thought he did say X was what marked the spot, but that didn't seem to, knock it where I needed to go. Dang it. Oops, no, hang on. Well, it's more like he headbutts them, true? Well, that actually destroyed the rocks, so that didn't help. Alright, this one I can get moving at least. Alright, can I take a good run at it? Oh! That wasn't the right way either. There we go. Well, that's a giant spout of deadly poison gas. There we go. Alright, so it does clear it eventually and doesn't just pollute the environment forever for all time. That's a good thing. I'm happy about that. Only more like headbutts them, right? Headbutts them while squeaking. I mean, I suppose, Iron Raid, I wouldn't want to be the one headbutting rocks. If anybody's got to do it, Peko seems like as good a candidate as any. Alright, that one's going to be a little see if we can knock this one all the way down there. There is an X down there, but it's a long way off. And I know there was that one X in the fairy pond that disappeared on me when I tried to punch it too many times. There we go. Take a running start, and that didn't remotely work. Oh, now we gotta punch a rock from even farther away, don't we? Alright, is there any other greenhouses we have to burst, or is it just those two? Alright, I think it's just those two, so at least we can use whatever rocks are available. Oh wait, no arms. Exactly. I mean, I guess he could like chew it open if he really wanted to, but that's absurd even for me. See, the problem is here, I know before it wanted me to take a running start to really knock the rock as far as possible. But he can't get a running start on this little slope right here, not if we're punching it from the X anyway. There's just no room to back up. Alright, here we go. Try this again. Lined up. No, and it just rolled off harmlessly. Dang it! Oh, see, there he got a good punch on it for some reason. Peko chewing on the knob. It just coming off in Peko's mouth. Peko cursing silently. Or not so silently, Peko is a squeaky little dude. Right up to the edge. Alright, so, new plan. Let's try taking a running start from a while back. There we go. So we just need to curve it right there. Now what? What's that rumbling? Color. Chrism gas? Something's wrong with the furnace. Alright, that's not good. Oh, I'd really rather not bring Peko for this. So let's ditch Peko before we go in there. Logic. Too much logic, Iron Raid. You're breaking this game's heart right here. I know the furnace is right there, but Peko's level 2. If there's anything bad and nasty in there, I don't think Peko's going to be able to handle it. So we are going to slip out of here real quick and swap party members. Hopefully I don't need Peko to punch rocks in there as well. If so, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Yeah, we haven't been taking Peko outside at all, unfortunately. And for this one, I think we are going to run with Ryu, Momo, and Ray to try this out. Oh, you didn't use them either? I don't know, the other party members just seem more interesting in a lot of ways to me. I've heard there's ways you can build Peko to be an absolute killing machine, but I don't know, I just don't feel like he's a character I enjoy running around with too much. Maybe I'll build him up a little before we get too far into the game. I'm not sure. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, that's what I heard, Iron Raid. I don't know. That by itself, I don't know is a good enough selling point for me. Like, I don't know if he has a cool skill set by himself. Like, here we got Momo, who's got a bazooka. That's awesome. I like that. And we got Ray, who is fast as all hell, and has a alternate berserker form. That's cool too. Whereas Peko, as far as I know, is just an onion. I don't even know if he has any skills to start out with. That's brutal. Alright, so luckily we don't have to solve too much of the puzzle the second time around. Not worth the time, fair enough. Now, mainly, I am in this game for the story, if nothing else. I've done a couple short things off-stream, just to, so as not to waste too much time on stream. I know as everyone rolls your eyes and go, but you just sort of run in circles on stream anyway. I know, but I'm trying not to waste too much of it people's times. Alright, so then we got all this here. Alright. This will put us back at the... what do they call it? I already forgot. The thing where they burn stuff. Let me quick save again. Furnace! What's going on with the furnace here? It's rusty and loose. Momo could probably shoot... Yeah, sure. That's what you do with things that are rusty and loose. You just shoot them with a bazooka. Why don't you just have somebody with a sword, like, pry the thing off? Excessive force? Alright, fine. Let's take a look inside. Alright, take a quick peek inside the furnace. See if anything's stuck in here, or... Hey, there's a ladder here! Go down and see what's down there. Why is there a ladder inside the furnace? I figured this would just be a little cabinet there. Cabinet full of... What is this? Would you look at this place? Hey, Ryu! What do you think this place is for? Is it part of the plant? Is it the secret research lab of the director? But then, this machine... Very impressive. I wonder if the director built it all himself. Or if there's another engineer. Engineer? I know what you're thinking, Momo. I'm thinking that too. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Come on, let's look around a little. I think Momo's wondering if maybe her father built this, since her father was the original plant engineer. Alright, let's see what kind of enemies we're dealing with down here. Oh, yeah, wow, he's gross. The Fly Man. Let's all try attacking him first of all. Fun fact, Momo is Japanese for peach. I did not know that, Iron Red. That's kind of adorable. Alright, so he wasn't too tough. That's good. That's good. Alright, so we can go both ways from there. And in fact, there's a chest. Oh! Chest behind a little barrier that for some reason we can't just hop over. Lame! Oh, video games. The only place in the world where you can't step over something that's higher than your knee. Alright, so now we got another new enemy here, the Big Bull. Let's try taking it out real quick, see how tough it is. Oh, tell me that's not a poison attack. Alright, blind, I can deal with blind. And the zombie I don't think is too much of a problem. Okay, Momo's blind, so Momo's not going to be able to hit the broadside of a barn, but there's nothing new about that. Ooh, it heals. That's not good. I mean, Momo's pretty blind to begin with. We've done what we can to up Momo's accuracy, but oh, see, she hit anyway. There we go. Proving me wrong. Here I am trying to trash talk Momo, but she's just knocked it out of the park. Sorry, Momo. Sorry, didn't mean to belittle your skills. Can I look at these things? No. Bunch of computers here. It looks really complicated. Too complicated for Ryu to understand. Momo, you're up. Ah, I know what this is. This is a relic from the Techno Age. And this number is the same as was on the door. Right? Aha! In other words, this is a key from the Techno Age. If we input the password here, the doors with the same number will open. Does anyone want to try and guess the password? Without the password, we'll never be able to get those doors open. But usually people use something like a friend's name or whatever for their password? Like Pellet or something. Maybe that's a little too obvious. He just literally just used his name as the password. I don't believe it. It opened. Well, now we're getting somewhere. Come on, let's go. That's terrible. Gar's accuracy is almost as low as hers. I felt like Momo was missing more than Gar, but that could just be confirmation bias. Alright, so there is screens for 2 and possibly 3 in here as well. But those ones we're not going to be able to guess the password for. We're actually going to have to find those. So let's explore through the first door and see if we can find that password and come on back. Oh, Ryu's doing almost 300 damage now. It's beautiful. I love it. Still, I'm going to want to switch Ryu off as Master sooner rather than later, because the Master isn't making him any more of a beefcake than he already is. And that's something I'm really deeply interested in, is making Ryu even more of a killing machine than he is now. Huh, doesn't look like there's anything in this room. That's weird. I'm going to check the corners real quick in a second, see if maybe there's something hidden behind those boxes. Or maybe behind the hay bales? Could be either one, I suppose. Alright, well, Ryu's not blinded. Ryu can probably one-shot this guy, so I'm not too worried. Yep, one shot. Beautiful! Alright, so... Aha, I see something back there. Ooh, skill ink! Nice, can always use a little bit more of that. Oh no, LTG! LTG, that is not the good news I was hoping you'd come back with. Don't break my heart, LTG. Don't do it. Do not do it, LTG. I still haven't seen what the Flyman attack is, which is probably a good thing. We've just been able to kill him fast enough that he doesn't get anything off. Check up here. Last 10 minutes have been the mobile game. Oh no. Wait, where did I just go? This sounds like a safe area. Oh no, this is just where we came. Oh, this is where we came in. Right, I didn't recognize it at first. Whoopsies. Well, still, that probably means they're just building to the big announcement there, LTG. Could be something huge. Ooh, that'd be exciting. I could get behind that. Alright, so far, none of the enemies we've encountered in this area have been huge threats to us, which is awesome. Hopefully that'll stay that way. But we also don't know how big this area is, so we're going to still have to continue to be careful. Alright, there's the number 3 door. We'll have to come back here later. And there's the number 2 door as well. And here's another 1 door, alright. So there might be multiple doors of each type, that's interesting. And there's another 2 terminals, so maybe we don't have to be at the same terminal. Hopefully we don't have to backtrack all the way to that 1 terminal just to unlock the doors. That'd be nice. I'd enjoy that. Oh, that healing. Still not a huge deal with Ryu being the giant big league hitter he is. And Momo is not all that far away from leveling up either. That's nice. Let's see what items we can find in here. Ammonia? Ooh, I forgot to stock up on ammonia. That'll be good. Thank you, game. Alright, so is this terminal anything different, or is it just another... Alright. So this is just a copy of the other terminal. Good, good, that's nice. I was just thinking I wouldn't want to do a ton of backtracking. That's handy. Ooh, this looks dangerous. The room is flooded with chrism radiation. Too much exposure is dangerous. Can't spend too much time here. Alright, Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head up the stairs and fight whatever the heck this is. And then I'm gonna quick save before we head back down there, because that sounds very dangerous. Giant roaches! Alright. Well, we fought them before, and I don't feel like they're too much of a threat as long as they don't hit super hard with their jump attack. So let's keep our fingers crossed that they don't do anything too nasty. Not actually sure what Delos is doing there, but it's kind of spooky. Ah, we can't, So auto-attacking these guys is not super duper efficient, unfortunately. Since again, Ryu can probably one-shot him, just having him hit a guy that barely has any damage on him isn't great. Ah, well, we just need to get through this, and they're not hitting us hard enough that I need to worry too much about it. There's the jump attack. That's what makes me a little nervous. Is when we were fighting that chicken near the beginning of the game, he was doing some insane damage with his jump attack. And that was a little worrying. So that gets me a little worried there as well. Alright, so like I said, let's quick save real quick. In case anything goes wrong in this radioactive room down here. That'll save us some backtracking. Move through this room as quickly as possible. Oh, that was a lot of wasted time there. Oh, there's a box? I think that's not a box. Where do we need to go here? Oh, alright, so if the radiation gets too bad, it just kicks us out. Any more exposure would be dangerous. Ryu and everyone left the room. Alright, so I have a question. Do you have the Force Gene for Dragon Transformation? I do not yet. I have not found that one yet, Iron Raid. Alright, a couple more roaches. We can deal with them. I think the Force Gene is in the plant, or this area somewhere, isn't it? That was my understanding, anyway. So I thought I was gonna find it somewhere while I'm in here. I could be wrong, though. Alright, so clearly I need to get something from down here, but at least it doesn't kill me. That's nice. That looks like a box, but it's not a box. What else? Oh, hey! Another... It says experimental sample Repsol seed. Maybe it's a password? Alright, let's try that as a password then. I'm keeping an eye out for it, at least, Iron Raid, so no worries. And what do we got? One giant roach? That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, so far we're kind of rocking this. I'm very happy. I'm going to make sure to heal up pretty soon if nothing else happens. I want to make sure if we run into a boss, we're going to be at full strength. It says input code at main monitor. Oh, we do have to backtrack? Dang it. So even though there's a 2-door right there, nope, we got to go back to the actual main monitor. Fair enough, Iron Raid. Toxic Fly, those are new. We definitely haven't seen them before. Kind of regretting we don't have an all attack at this point. I don't think anyone has an all attack in the party right now, do they? Momo's got Quake, but for some reason I imagine it would miss the flying enemies like we saw before. Oh, please don't be poison attack. Really hope that's not a poison attack. I hate poison so much in this game. Alright, Flyman's down. If you got a fly problem, you just need a spider party member. Elena, I think that's an even worse option than having a fly problem. I hate spiders so much. Oh, Momo's almost dead. That's bad. Wow, those guys actually hit pretty hard. Those freaking flies are actually, I think, the toughest enemy we've found so far in here. That's unusual. Go ahead and use our bajillion healing herbs. And we'll go ahead and heal up Ryu, too. Oh, spiders. No thank you. I'll pass. Alright, so back to the room with where we input the passwords. Have a big bulb, no problem. I don't like spiders IRL either, but a digital one can't do anything to me. It can freak you out, Elena. It can freak you out, and that's exactly what digital spiders do to me most of the times. For example, have you ever heard of a game called EDF, Earth Defense Force? Very cool game, but also has lovingly rendered giant spiders that are so freaking disgusting, I actually have a hard time playing that game. For realsies. Let's see. Password Repsol. Did it do it? Alright, the number 2 door open. It opened! I knew it! Repsol was... that was my father's name. I guess that means... you had something to do with this place? Maybe he was working on some kind of experiment? When I saw the machines here, I knew my father must have been involved somehow. But I never heard anything about this place. Could my father have done things here he was ashamed to tell me about? That is strange that he didn't mention anything to you about this place. You saw a game? It actually is a fun game, Iron Raid, and the rest of the chat. I want to mention, it is fun. It is fun, but unfortunately, if you don't like bugs, it is also a nightmare from that never seems to end. So that's bad. And these flies are actually faster than Ray too, so that's kind of horrifying. Nice reprisal. Nice! And we get a one-turn defeat of 4 enemies. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Okay, maybe I'll settle for Spider-Man then. I'd take Spider-Man. I would add Spider-Man to my team here, Elena. This thing? No. I think that's a good rule. If you can add Spider-Man to your team, do add Spider-Man to your team. Sorry, I just want to check up here real quick. See if there's anything else I might have missed. Oh, there's a lot of toxic. I don't want to screw around with all these toxic flies. Alright, there we go. 3 of them is a bit much. Unless Iron Man's available, take Iron Man. I did always appreciate Iron Man as a kid because he's got a big robot suit that shoots lasers. And small child Shane was totally attuned to the idea of a big robot man that shoots lasers. All about that, as a matter of fact. But I don't know, I think later in life I appreciate Spider-Man a bit more. He's got the pathos. Has the cooler adversaries. Seriously, Iron Man does not have a great stable of adversaries. That's one thing I think of is interesting, is there's a whole lot of superheroes out there that are popular but have crappy villains. Batman has good villains. Spider-Man has good villains. A lot of them don't, though. Which is strange. I try not to make a stupid pun with my name. Why? Stupid puns are the best kind of puns, Iron Raid. They're beautiful. And there's the... Alright, here's the 2-door we just opened. And there's another 2-door right there, but what's over here? There's a 3 console. And we're gonna have to go backwards anyway past that other 2 doors, so I don't mind walking past it right now. Alright, we should be able to take these guys out. I'm trying to balance taking out enemies to get sweet, sweet XP with my desire to get through here and find out what's on the other side. And since so many of these enemies we are handling pretty well, I don't mind beating up some of these guys. And especially guys that we can handle okay, like these giant roaches. I still don't honestly know what Douse does. Like, I see sometimes it says it misses, but sometimes it says it doesn't. That is super weird. It doesn't have any stat pop-up like it would with a debuff or anything like that. So I don't know. I mean, I suppose if it was something really major, the game would probably tell me. Clearly not poisoning me or anything, so I'll just roll with it for right now. Does anyone in chat have a particular favorite superhero from someone from the big two companies that you really enjoy above everyone else? Let me know if you do. I always like talking superheroes. It's a fun topic. You know, this one thing I liked about X-Men, though, their villains had a spark of good about the world, and sometimes the villains are on evil masterminds' superpowers, but the bias within the hearts of humanity. That's a good point, though, Elena. Like, Magneto, whenever he's written well, at least, has been somebody that just wants, you know, just really wants the best for mutant kind. And that's respectable. Now, not to say that Magneto hasn't been in the past sometimes written as a giant mustache-twirling villain, but, you know, not always. I kind of missed that there. Somebody just learned Rejuvenate. Was that Momo? Very cool if Momo learned Rejuvenate. Quicksilver, there's another good one. There's Shira. Oh, nice. Yeah, Momo learned Rejuvenate. That is awesome. Another good healer in the group. Yeah, look at those. Anything else to see here? Doesn't look like it. Check this path too. Oh, this goes somewhere. Where does this go? Hello? Ooh, we've never been to this area. Repair notes. Unit 3 out of order. Adjust pressure counter by 10. Oh, hang on. I probably need to write this down. Douse weakens you against fire. Interesting. Thank you, Iron Raid. I would have had no idea. Alright, let me write this down in my handy dandy notepad right here. Unit 3. Pressure. Plus 10. Alright. What else we got here? That it? Alright, simple enough. Let's see, out of those two universes, Rorschach. But he's dead, Shira. Rorschach's an interesting one. He is he's a character with a lot going on, that's for sure. Yeah, he did have some issues going on. He was sort of a tragic hero, as far as I'm concerned. I do wish I could turn into a dragon a little more often in the game, but it uses so much AP. It's 13 AP just to turn into the dragon, and then 7 AP every turn I stay as a dragon, so I gotta be careful. I gotta not use dragon form too much. I see something else back there, and more notes, I think. Let me go read those. I suspect that's gonna be the clue for some sort of puzzle coming up. Did you know, Shira, in the current DC comic books, there's actually someone new who's wearing the mantle of Rorschach. Because if you haven't heard, DC has brought Watchmen into the core DC universe, which is kind of insane, but I'll see where they're going with it. There's a memo on the floor. It says, gave the sample life if used with Project AA. Maybe it's a password? Oh, alright, so we might have another password there. Although AA is a terrible password. Seriously, if you make your password AA, I want you to stop watching the stream right now and change your password so it's not AA. That's just shameful. I see a chest. Oh, there's that chest. Sleep shells. Bet that's for Momo. Check that out. Tragic anti-hero who embraced fatal vigilantism. That is, I think, from a technical standpoint, probably a better definition, Elena. I'll concede that one. Wow, alright, so that's a big increase for power for her. And it induces sleep, which is fantastic. Good deal. Kinda like the Punisher? Yeah, kinda like the Punisher. Punisher definitely more of an anti-hero, and I think again, in his best writing, he's always been showing how troubled and flawed he really is. You don't want to make Punisher out to be an objective good guy. That is a scary road right there. Let's see, or maybe in Breath of Fire 4 where he was just more practiced at being a dragon. Oh, could he go dragon more often in Breath of Fire 4? Drav? If I remember correctly, the Breath of Fire games are all kind of in their own separate canon. But that's still kind of cool if you could use dragon abilities more there. Oh, that's why they have Douse. So these guys use flame abilities. Alright, that makes sense. So lame. 123 is the only true password. No! You're breaking my heart here, Drav. Don't. Oh, God. You're going to make my head explode. Don't use 123 as a password, folks. That's terrible. Absolutely abysmal. Good password etiquette is so important. Super, super duper important. It's one of the best ways to make sure you don't get hacked. Just have good passwords. That's all. Just have good passwords. No, not that either. Nothing sequential. Bad stuff. Let's see. Enter password AA. Maybe it specifically had to be capital AA? That'd be a little better at least. Alright, there's door number 3 open. Alright, Shira, enjoy your lurk. There, now there's only one left. I wonder, what does the AA project mean? Something to do with enhancing life? Like the enhanced crops? Or does it have to do with mutants? What was my father trying to do? At any rate, we'd better find Director Pallet. He's the only one who can answer our questions. Oh, we're gonna play Guild Wars too? Alright, Shira, have a great time, both of you. Good luck. Get good drops. Fingers crossed for that. Oh, I didn't notice there was a door back here. Is this the safe room? Oh, how did I miss this door? This looks like, if not a... Oh, sweet, yeah, there is a place to rest in here. That's awesome. My password is Shayna's Games. Cannot forget it, John. That's not a bad password. That's a hard one to guess, at least. Welcome in, John Big Booty. How are you doing? Hope you are having a great day today. And hope you've been having a great days. I've been having great days since last time I saw you as well. The problem with anti-heroes who kill is twofold. Number one, innocents who get in their way are often collateral damage. True. And they are one unshared opinion away from being just as bad as the villains are. But I think if written correctly, they can address that problem head on and make them a more compelling character for that. But I think definitely it is difficult to have a anti-hero that runs as long as someone like, Batman or Superman. Oh, there's the 4 door right there. Alright, so that's the last door we have to go through once we're finished with all the others. Try and keep that in mind. I know I've read some Punisher comics that have hit on some good points there. Like one where the Punisher didn't believe he'd ever had any collateral damage, and everyone's like, that sounds really wrong. Like, that sounds stupid and dumb. Let's see, grinding the new league in Path of Exile won't be very chatty. No worries, John. You know I appreciate the lurkers. And I've heard that the new league in Path of Exile is excellent, so I hope you're loving it. Alright, a couple more big bulbs, so we're... I suspect we're a little more than halfway through this area. And we're really mowing down these enemies, so this is great. I suspect we will be seeing our first boss of the night within the hour. See, best anti-hero is Venom anyway, at least when he's not a true villain. Venom's had some good runs right now. Currently in the comic books, Venom is a straight-up hero, as a matter of fact. He is bonded to Eddie Brock, I believe, and is a government mercenary or something? Last time I saw. I might be a little behind the curve here, but that's what he was up to last time I saw him. And yeah, he was just basically objectively doing good things, which is very cool. Alright, so let's take out the toxic flies first, and we'll go after the roaches. Indeed, great content, good challenges. Good to hear, John Big Booty. That is another game that I really feel like I should check out sometime. Like, it seems like Path of Exile would be something I'd really enjoy. Just, you know, too many games. Too many games, not enough time in the day. Oh, don't keep me in suspense, LTG. What do we got? What do we got going on? Alright, door number 3. Let's take a look-see here. See what we got. Alright, we got a couple of broken-looking machines there. Let's inspect the whole room before we start touching anything, just to be safe. Nothing there. These vents make it a little hard to see where I need to be going. Let's take a look around. Oh, there's another 3-door in the back there, too. Alright, there's a book right here. Let's check that out. There's still mobile stuff. Oh no! Maybe, LTG, maybe the problem is that their announcement isn't so spectacular, so they're trying to lowball you by announcing all these things that they don't want, so that when they get around to the thing that you do want, no matter how mediocre it is, you'll just be like, oh thank God. Alright, another level up for you, 7 AP. That's amazing. Liking that. He's going to be all about that dragon form. It says, the Chrism Chamber Pressure Counter. All too complicated to understand. Maybe the pressure counter is this machine here? Momo, take a look at this for me. Oh, Momo doesn't get it either. That's unfortunate. Alright. That might be this machine here, they're saying. Let's see. Alright, so Michael Weston from Burn Notice versus Frank Castle with all the resources and extensive prep time. The goal is to capture the other alive. Well, I think one of the big problems there, Elena, is I feel that Frank Castle, the Punisher, would probably blow a gasket if he was forced to take someone alive. That is kind of not his deal right there. So, I think that'd be a problem right off the bat. Number 1. And Punisher probably wouldn't be too opposed to, I don't know, kneecapping Michael Weston. Whereas Michael Weston's probably a little bit more ethical than that. I'd hope anyway, so. I don't know, I feel like he'd be at a disadvantage. All the guests are leaving. Oh no, LTG. Holy crap! Wow, alright, so flymen are super dangerous, and I was not sufficiently taking them serious before. I need to back out of auto fight mode right now. Before they finish us off. Holy crap. Oh no! Oh, this is super bad. Alright, we're both okay. Alright, Ray, you are gonna have to use an ammonia on Momo. Otherwise, she's gonna be at reduced max HP until we can get out of here, and I really don't want to deal with that if at all possible. Alright, Ray, why don't you go ahead, since you're pretty fast. I'm gonna go ahead and have him just heal up Momo. Oh, Momo's apprenticed to Yggdrasil, that's why, so she's extra weak to fire. I should give her a fire ring to see if that counteracts that. And Ryu, finish one of these guys off. And Momo, see if you can finish off the other one too. That'll hopefully be good there. Her dad was on another level, it seems. Yeah, it seems like it's Iron Raid, that he never quite passed off all of his secrets. That's what I'm seeing here. Therein lies the problem. Frank Castle is a one-trick pony. If he's forced into a situation where he needs a target alive, his skill set is woefully lacking. That's a good point, Elena. I never really thought about him from that perspective, but I mean, his comic books are so violent it never really comes up too much, but that's true. 100%. Alright, let's get everybody back to a good place here. Whew. That was terrifying, and I'm going to quick save. Just because of how terrifying that was. Alright, anything in here? Why is this a dead-end room with nothing in it? That seems very suspicious. But I don't see anything in the dead-end room with nothing in it. So that's weird. Alright. Not gonna worry about it too much then. I did see a chest back there that I hadn't gotten. So I'm gonna try and get that later. I think it was maybe behind the 2 door is where I need to go to get that. So we'll try and head back there and get that one before too long. Oh shoot, Ryu's confused. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh. And luckily Ryu's got partial, or he's got resistance to bad status conditions at least. Which is definitely helpful when he gets to keep him from getting confused, because that can cause him to massacre the rest of the party. So luckily we didn't get too ugly there. Alright, so Ray's already got a couple levels under his belt. So hopefully we'll get him back to his master pretty soon and see what we can do. Alright, so what are we doing here? Can we look at any of these machines? I can't inspect any of those broken machines or anything, it doesn't look like. We might need to have Momo take a look at some of this stuff. I did see there was the switch downstairs, so we'll go check that out. But I think this is the puzzle that we're going to need to solve to advance. Let's go see. Where is that switch over there? How do we get to it anyway? All the way over here, I think? Possibly? Oh, more flymen. Now I'm scared of these guys now that I know they have that monstrous fire spell. Oh, God! And there goes Momo again. And she doesn't get up with guts either. Dang it! I don't... Oh, and yeah. I didn't want to use a ammonia on her anyway. We'll make do. Hopefully it didn't nerf her max HP too much. Nah, that wasn't terrible. That's brutal, though. Really, really need to look into getting her that fire ring. Alright, so there's the switch, but I can't get to it right now. Looks like there's another door I have to go through to get there. Let's see what we can see here. Through the 1 door? Or... No, through the 2 door, maybe. Yeah, 9 HP isn't bad. That's doable, especially since we don't really expect Momo to be a tank anyway. Against everything except... that Flame Blast. She's surviving pretty okay. Oh my god, if Ray had critted against someone in our party there, we would have been super duper dead right there. So I'm glad he didn't. Oh, here's what we gotta go through. This 2 door right here, isn't it? Let's see. Yes, this gets us to the switch. Which, I don't know what that did. We'll head back in the room and see what we can see. Also, while we're here, real quick, I want to see if we can get that chest I saw before. Should just take a moment. Man, we were doing so good against... Oh, and he's still confused. Awesome. Yeah, he was confused there, Iron Raid. So that crit could have been the end of us. Whew, alright. Or no, am I lost here? I might be lost here. Wait, we opened the 3 doors. We need to look at this console to get it open? Oh, there we go. Interesting. Yeah, we got out of there alive. I'm happy about that. There's a good crit. I like that yell when he crits too. That's pretty badass. Alright, we're gonna have tons and tons of Zenny after this too, so we'll have to go shopping, see what we can find. And not much here. I see an item under in the room below us though. That's suspicious. Just gonna chill here and check every couple of minutes. They're still on the mobile game. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, LTG. I'm really hoping this is building me up for something impressive, though. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed for that outcome. And see, luck is with you today, LTG. I'd say that might be a good sign right there. Alright, where was... Ooh, have we been here before? Oh yeah, this is the place with the big vents. I think this is where the chest is. So let me see. Let me see if we can get the chest while we're in here. And then I'll go back and actually see if we can figure out how to get that machine working. I was gonna say, let's kill that fly man before we get a fire breath, especially after he's doused us. That'd be dangerous. And I think once we start getting the scarier enemies, I'm gonna be trying to use Momo's sleep attack a little bit more tactically too. That should be a nice addition to the roster. Alright, chest is over this... No, not quite. I thought it was just in here, but I could be wrong. Is it over this way? Oh, hey, all those machines are energized now. Oh, no, it was a completely different vent system, it looks like. My bad. First time you hit over 1K here? Well, congratulations, LTG. Are you saving up for anything in particular? Or just like playing around with the roulette? Because either way is fine, I'm just curious. Let's see. Oh yeah, everything has been built around Ryu being a giant killing machine here, Drev. Number one, he's got, number one, I've been using masters that upgrade his power. Number two, I think Ryu's power is naturally on a pretty high curve. And number three, we've been buying him the best weapons we can at any given time. And number four, right now we're in attack formation, which naturally ups Ryu's attack power even further. So yeah, Ryu is, basically everything we've been doing in the game is centered around Ryu being a giant killing machine. Like that crit for 400 right there, that's beautiful. It's working pretty well, I'd say. Nothing particular at the moment, no problem with that, LTG. Alright, so now let's head back now that we've turned on all those machines and see what we need to do in that room. Like I said, I'm betting it's some sort of puzzle. And we did get that clue before about Unit 3 pressure needing to be increased by 10. So we'll see if we can figure out what exactly that means once we get in there. So luckily, even though we're down to 2 ammonias at this point, which is a little scary, we haven't actually used basically any AP in this dungeon. Which is good. That means if we run into any boss, we will have plenty to use, especially for Ryu's big, giant, awesome dragon transformations. Alright, I'm going to quick save here again in case we need some quick way to reset this puzzle. And let's start taking a look at it. See if Momo needs to look at it. Unit 1, Chrism Pressure 21. Oh, could it really be that simple? Unit 3, Chrism Pressure 18. Alright, so that's a thing, but it doesn't sound like there's any way to affect it from that console. Whoa, oh, hey! Chrism gas is leaking out of the room. Could something be happening inside? Oh, let's take a look. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh my, it's mutating! Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, wow. Huge slug. Alright, this sounds bad. Let's see, how do we want to go after this guy? The slug. Let's start by pilfering him. See if he's got any goodies. Ryu, why don't you shield the party? And Momo. Let's see, what is it? Let's start upping our speed a little bit. That should be nice. And a miss on the pilfer. Oh, he's got HP drains. Excellent. Use Salt to Ryu. If only I'd thought to bring some condiments with me, Elena. This would be so much easier. Alright, so... Ray, what other cool abilities do you have? He's got Were-Tiger, but I'm not going to use that right away. As a matter of fact, why don't you try to pilfer from him again? Ryu, why don't you go ahead and go Dragon? With Flame and Thorn, our good old standby right there. And Momo, go ahead and use Speed on yourself. Hey, Cloud Strife, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Oh, vitamins, nice. That is an awesome theft. Anti-monster attack Drav. I don't know, he's sort of gross. I think he might actually just be sort of gross. Alright, so we haven't really done much in the way of damage to this guy yet. Hopefully it'll change soon. Crazy boss. Yeah, that design is really weird. Like, it says slug, but I think he's just very gross. I'm gonna try hitting him with a slow, but I'm assuming it's not actually gonna work. Ryu, hit him with a flame claw. And Momo. Is there anything else I want Momo to do? I guess try a blind for laughs. They're playing it now, LTG. My gosh. Just never ends. 440 damage. Huge slug loses protective coating. I like the sound of that. So he's siphoning pretty hard. That's a little nuts. Alright, so Momo did a little bit of damage, but didn't actually blind him. So I think it's time we started unleashing on this guy. See what we can do about him. 60 damage, not terrible. Nearly 400, that's amazing. I feel like Ryu could basically solo him at this point. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, Ray, attack him. Ryu, Flame Claw, and Momo, why don't you heal up? Poor Ray over there, he's in bad shape. Thank goodness for those speed ups. I think she should be able to get the heal before the slug has a turn. Nice having Ray back. It is awesome having Ray back, Cloud. And he's been an enjoyable party member so far, too. Well, it's got 4 eyes. You'd have to blind all 4 of them. That is a good point, Elena. That seems like a lot of effort, too. So I'm just gonna try stabbing him the old-fashioned way. It's boring, I know, but should hopefully get the job done. Oh, that is so much damage. Siphon is irritating, but it seems to be pretty much his only attack, so I suppose I can live with that. Hopefully I'll get some cool new abilities on Ray before too long. He is a powerhouse. I know, I love it. Oh, this guy must have a ton of HP, though, for all the damage we're doing to him. Kind of surprised he's still standing at this point. Oh, Ryu still does have some AP to burn, so to speak. So let's keep attacking. And Momo, let's do another Rejuvenate on Ray, since he's getting all kinds of beat up over here. Ryu's the main character, and therefore the most powerful ever. That is true. That does seem to be the anime way there, LTG. I can respect that. There we go. 700 XP, I'll take that. Momo got something called Might. I like the sound of that. Ray is finished with his murderous rampage, thank goodness. Could it be this plant is being used to make mutants in some kind of experiment? Could Momo's father be involved somehow? That would be bad. I hope not. Terrible. Alright, so what is Might? Raise one target's power. Ooh. So it's like a Ryu's Focus, except usable on others. So she could use that to buff up herself and Ray. I like that a lot. That is a fantastic get right there. Mutants, I hope Peko is around. We already did get Peko back in the party, but we left him behind because he is not quite strong enough for this, unfortunately. I'm gonna quick save again in a different slot. Because we just did beat a boss, but we've still got other things to find out in here. Unit 4. So these say what the different units do, but it doesn't actually mention how to change the pressure. That's odd. Use Peko? No! Peko's like level 2 anyway. I'd have to grind him a whole ton to actually get him something usable. Gotta make him powerful? I gotta do nothing, Cloudstripe. Except have fun and eat too many potato chips. Basically my life in a nutshell right there. So now that the machines are on, I have a way to see what the pressure is, but I don't know if I have a way to alter the pressure is the thing. Sorry, I know some people said they're big fans of him, but I'm not totally sold. Alright, so this machine right here, we need to change the pressure on somehow, but I don't know how. Unit 3, Chrism pressure 18. And we know we need to up Unit 3's Chrism pressure, but how do we do that? Is the question. Alright, let's maybe follow the pipe coming out of the back of Unit 3, see where it goes. It just goes into this big little machine over here where the switch was. I don't know if that helps any. You have such a luck with hits while you're blind. I know, isn't it awesome, Iron Red? Not every day I am a lucky man, but today we've been doing pretty good so far. Alright, so let's check the book again. It is essential to line up the counters in order from the one with the lowest pressure up. Look at the counters and arrange them in order from lowest to highest. Could this be a hint for the last password? Alright, so the last password I think is maybe just a big number? Alright, hang on, we're pulling out the handy dandy notebook again, and we're going to be writing down some stuff. See if we can figure out this password. So we've got 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's go around and find out what the pressures are at each of them, and we'll make a note of it. So Unit 4 is 55. Alright. And Unit 5 is 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Let me check the book one time. It said arrange it in order to... Alright, from lowest to highest. I'm going to make a note of that too. Low to high. And we know that Unit 3 is also off, so we need to add 10 more to that, and that's probably going to affect its position in the order. Alright, so we'll check these other three. So 3 currently is at 18. And that should be 28. Unit 2 is 39. And lastly, Unit 1 is 21. So that's where the trick part is if you didn't get that note saying that Unit 3 is 10 off, then you get the wrong order. So as it is, the order should be, if I'm counting this right, let's see, 1, 3, 2, 5, 4. Alright. Cool. So I'm going to quick save again in case I shouldn't be leaving this room right now. And then we're going to head back to the room with the computers to see if we can input that password. And hopefully that'll open the final door for us. Oh, I don't want to deal with 2 flies. No, let's get out of here. Oh, please no! Oh, gosh darn it. And there's Momo. Dang it! This stinks so bad. Well, let's just finish these guys off for right now. No point in rezzing Momo since Fire Breath can just knock her right back down again. Yeah, and then see, that would have knocked her back down. So hopefully Ray and Ryu can survive this Fire Breath. Oh, not just barely. As long as Bone Dart doesn't confuse anybody. Alright. We're riding the razor's edge right here, but I think we should be able to manage this. Another mobile game, LTG! LTG, I'm not sure how healthy it is to keep watching this. It's doing bad things to you here, buddy. Oh, Ray is confused. That could potentially be game over right here. Ryu, you gotta finish the zombie off. Ryu, you gotta finish the zombie off. Oh. That was entirely too close. Alright, Momo's max HP still isn't terrible, so we're not gonna worry too much about running out of here or anything. Just gonna heal up. And we're gonna be heading back to the room where we can rest too. Console is dead, mobile is my friend now. No, LTG! Don't go into the light! Oh, fight back, LTG! Resist! Alright, so what I'm hoping is, before Momo always automatically entered the password in the computer. But now, since I've puzzled out the password, hopefully we'll just be able to punch it in once we get to the room. We'll see. And luckily, since there is a little rest area, we get all our AP back in case there's a second boss in this area. Because this is the first time we fought an enemy that powerful and then stayed in the area still, so with places left unexplored. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is, in fact, a second boss in here. We will find out before too long. Alright, just up here. And Momo, do your thing. Please enter password. Alright, and the password we figured out is 13254. Wait, isn't it? Yeah, 13254. So we go to other. 13254. Bam! Alright, that's the last door open, I think. That's the last door. I just said that, Momo. You should be able to find Pallet now. I have a lot of questions for him to answer. Yeah, me too. Let's get a move on. If we don't, the door will close again. Will it? Is that a thing? Alright, well, I still want to rest and save first. Let's do that. The mobile game has a VR mode. See, that is something that I haven't seen too much LTG, and I think that might be an interesting area for expansion in some ways. I'd like to see more mobile games with VR modes because, you know, VR headsets are super expensive still, but everybody's got a phone. And a good chunk of the populace, especially in the US now, do have phones that are powerful enough to run in VR mode. So I don't know that the game itself is going to be any good, but just as a general thing, I'd like to see more games with VR modes. And of course, we get another fight while going towards the last door. I'm like, if it's a whole bunch of flymen, then we're going to be in trouble. But no, I think we're alright. I think that rest actually counted as a in too, because it looks like Momo's max HP is back to normal. Yeah, sweet, that counted as an in, awesome. I guess any rest except camping counts as an in, maybe? I can be down with that. Alright, here's door number 4, and let's see what's behind it. Alright, so now we're up here. Oh, this might have been where the other chest we saw was. Let's go grab that before we go too far. A couple of these big bold guys, we can finish them off quick. Alright, he's asleep. Awesome. So it looks like if they fall asleep when their turn comes around, their turn actually does get skipped. So that way we actually got to continue taking our turns before he even got one. Wisdom ring. Ooh, what is that? Let's see. I know Momo's got an empty slot. Let's see. Raises intelligence. Alright, that'd be a good thing to put on Nina, but for right now, yeah, that should be... Actually, that might be... No, that should be good for Momo, I think. I don't know, Momo doesn't use much in the way of offensive magic, though. Ray does have lightning, if nothing else. Yeah, I guess that'll beef up Ray's lightning for right now. I can always swap it back onto Momo if I give Momo some more offensive magic, which I would like to do in the future. I just gotta... Now that I got some spare skill ink, I think I'll probably go on a rampage and see if I can buff up Momo, if I'm going to keep her in the party. Which I might. Alright, so that's good. And what do we got over here? Anything? No, this looks like a dead end, actually. Oh, I see another place to go. From the chest. Oops. Come on. There we go. There's a little thing leading downwards, so let's go do that. Alright, couple of zombies. They could be a little dangerous because that confuse attack can be a little scary, especially if it's on someone as dangerous as Ray right there, but we'll see what we can do. Doing good so far. Nice. I don't even think we took any damage there. More fights like that, please. Alright, downstairs we go then. Anything stashed back there? No. But we are getting attacked again. Oh, hey! It's Pallet! Hehe. Soon, mother. Soon. I'll be able to revive you soon. What? With this elixir I made, using the mixture of Chrism ore and Yggdrasil sap, I'll be able to bring you back to life. What? I tried hundreds of experiments to perfect this process. After all, we can't have you come back as some nasty mutant now, can we? Don't worry, Mother. I'll make sure you don't look like some ugly onion or anything like that. You insulted Peko. That bastard. Only I insult Peko. What? Who are you? Momo? We finally found you, Mr. Director. So, you want to tell us what's going on here? What is this place? Why did you abandon the plant like that? What do you mean, Momo? I've been working on a new strain of enhanced crops. Liar! We heard you. Heard you talking about bringing your mother back from the dead. What? I'm just my mother. Your experiments, where you used the Chrism, they're responsible for the mutants, aren't they? Your experiments to bring your dead mother back to life. Oh, that's weird. Shut up! What do you know? Why is it alright to use Chrism to create new life with the enhanced crops, but not to give new life to my mother? I shouldn't have to explain that, Pella. That's hella weird. Besides, it was your father, Repsol, who put this machinery together in the first place. Your father. He was the one who went to Yggdrasil and got the sap, and put it into the machine, hoping to bring his dead wife back to life. What? It was a great discovery. We were able to use the essence of that good-for-nothing tree, Yggdrasil, with the Chrism to give life. And yet that fool Repsol, he said it was against the laws of nature, that it was wrong, and stopped the experiments. Oh, good man. Why? What's wrong with it? Everyone who's lost a loved one wish they could come back. I won't quit now. I can't. Who cares what the tree says? Unnatural? What's unnatural about using the resources we've been given? You see this? This is what we extracted from Yggdrasil. The essence of consciousness itself. Oh, he drank it. I'll now transform. I'll be able to protect my mother from anyone who'd harm us, like you. Oh, something's happening. Not a fan of this. He's a mushroom made out of brains! Not cool, man. Not cool. Alright, Ray, start by trying to pilfer from him. Who is first, Breath of Fire 3 or Final Fantasy 7? I think Final Fantasy 7, but yeah, because this came out, I think it was Final Fantasy 7, because Final Fantasy 7 I think was almost a launch title for PS1, and this came out just before PS2 came out, I believe, Drev. Alright, so Ray will try to steal. Ryu is going to cast Shield. Defense up the entire party. And Momo is going to speed up Ryu. Wisdom Fruit, hell yes, that's a good steal right there. Ow! Ow! He shot brains at me, that is not cool. Not a fan of that. Mums are the best. It is true, LTG. But still, this is kind of hella weird. Shadow Tactics. I've seen that one on Steam before. I haven't heard too much about it. What do you like about it, Drev? Let me ask you that. Alright, Ray, since you're speedy as hell, I'm going to have you use a vitamin on Ryu to make sure he stays alive here. Ryu, I think you're just going to go ahead and go Dragon at this point. With our good old Fire Dragon, with Flame and Thorn. And Momo, you are going to continue buffing the party by raising your own agility. I guess you could call that using your head. CSI as hell, LTG, I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Dragon. Dragon is happening. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Alright, I was a little worried because it looked like he shot 4 times, but luckily he only hit Momo 3 times. Otherwise, that probably would have been fatal. Alright, Momo, you get a vitamin. Ryu, let's start with the Flame Claw spam. And Momo, I'm gonna have you use your new Might ability to buff up Ray over here. Alright, good start to things. 167 damage, so we're not hitting it nearly as hard as we were hitting that slug before. Still, we're doing okay. Alright, Ray, let's see, is there anything else I want to have him use right this second? No, I think I want to turn him Were-Tiger. I want to try this out, see if we can get it under control. Ryu, we're gonna Flame Claw this guy, and Momo, I'm gonna need you to... I'm gonna have you use healing on Ray. Alright, good. He does the full transformation sequence every time. I appreciate that. Infiltration stealth games where you have to plan and combine the individual abilities of your group members to reach your goals. Alright. That's a good pitch right there. I will check it out, Trev. Thank you. Alright, Ryu, you're gonna Flame Claw this guy. And Momo, why don't you use... Where is it? Momo, why don't you use Influence to see if you can keep Ray on task here. Nice! 344 damage. That is insane. Now he's doing way more damage than even Ryu's doing here. Alright, yeah, that seems to have affected Ray there, so hopefully that means he's going to stay on target. Ryu, you Flame Claw again, and Momo, why don't you heal yourself? Nice! Huge damage. No, I don't think I ever played the Commandos games, Drav. That one's lost on me. Ragnarok! Oh, that sounds bad. What the hell? Did he just throw the moon at me? Did he just throw the moon at me and it was a mediocre attack? Cause that's silly. Alright, Ryu, Flame Claw, Momo, heal, Ray. I'm not sure how long Influence is gonna last. Hopefully a long time. I'll re-up it if I don't have anything to do, I think. Alright, Dragon, I'm okay getting hit. since I don't think the dragon's HP actually affects Ryu unless he gets knocked down to 0. So that's fine. Ryu, go ahead and use Flame Claw, and Momo. So I don't think there's really anything else I want her to do. So yeah, Momo, go ahead and use Influence. Make sure Ray stays on task. That's so important. I should probably have Momo heal up a little bit too, just to make sure she can survive another head cracker attack. That'd be a little scary. Alright, Ryu's only got a few more turns as Dragon, so let's make the use out of this Flame Claw. And like I said, Momo, go ahead and heal yourself. I should see if Momo can use another speed up on herself too. Oh, although she got the heal off before she got attacked, so that's good. Oh, Blitz! I hate that attack! Oh, look at how much damage that attack does! That's terrifying. Oh, we beat him! Yes! Hashtag first try! I didn't even have to leave Dragon form there too, that's amazing. 1300, oh, all 3 of them leveled up too. Badass, that's how you end a boss battle. Ryu's level 25. Ray's level 23. And Momo is level 21, heck yes! 300 Zenny. Thank you, LTG! So great. So many times I've asked myself, what would it have been like if my father had lived? That's why but I don't know. Somehow I feel relieved just hearing that he wasn't able to continue the experiments. You know, I bet Pallet's mother can't be happy being hooked up to machines like this. Right? Let's go. If this is turned off, the supply of Prism will stop, and Pallet's mother will finally be able to rest in peace. Rest in peace, Pallet's mom. Rest in peace. Status update on the mobile game number 3. My gosh, LTG. This is kind of insane at this point. Let's use some healing herbs to make sure everyone's going to be good enough just to make the trip back to the rest point. Is there anything back over here? Seems a little shady. Nope, nothing here. I didn't see the Force Gene in here. I thought it was in here somewhere, but I didn't spot it while I was in here. That's unfortunate. Oh, mobile games. So many mobile games, LTG. It's brutal. There's gotta be a console game or a PC game in there at some point. Tales of Sale on PS4, Japan only. My exasperation knows no bounds, LTG. I'm so sorry. See, it's weird they let me go over here, but there doesn't seem to be anything I can do. It's just supposed to be a run-of-the-mill dead end? Weird. Alright, gotta get back to the rest point before something terrible happens. Some kind of jewelry announcement? Man, they're just stretching this out at this point. If you're telling me like their next announcement is for like tableware, just plates and stuff, I'm gonna think they're just trolling at this point. This is surreal. Although, you know, I suppose if you watch E3 enough, you start to see that kind of thing. Where, you know, Bethesda gets up on stage and talks for like 20 minutes. about how proud they are about the history of the company and their financial fitness and stuff like that, and we're all just like, show us the games! Just show us the games! We all know you're very proud of yourself, show us the games! Alright, here we go. You want to rest? Yes, I do. Booyah. Do you want to save? Yes, I do. So, hopefully, now that the Chrism is turned off, all those problems they were having above the ground have been solved. I'm not sure that they have been, but we'll find out. Alright. We gotta go upstairs and talk to everybody anyway, so we'll see once we get there. More enemies, take care of those. And I think after this we will check in with our masters again, since we got a couple level ups in here. We might be able to get some new abilities, that'd be nice. Although unfortunately Ryu apprenticed with the priest in Urkon Tapa, so we can't get back to his master yet, which is all kinds of unfortunate. But we definitely can for Ray, and we definitely can for Momo, so we'll do that. And then we'll see. I think after that we need to head back to Windia and see about getting those passports. We'll probably rotate Nina into the party for doing that. Alright, I'm gonna quick save real quick again, just in case we aren't supposed to leave the there yet. I don't want to have to make my way all the way back around. Oh, here's a dude. Having to find a new job, I guess. Well, that doesn't sound good. Oh, is the place just shut down now? Is that all? That's probably the end of the enhanced crops. Maybe this is a good time to leave. Yeah, I guess we solved the plant's problems by shutting down the plant forever. Yay! Go us! Momo? Huh? What? Thank you for your help, Momo. Thanks to you, we were able to take care of the problem at the plant. Oh, that? Well, it looks like my father was involved with the plant, so I would have had to do something about it sooner or later. My father, he repaired that machine, and was going to use it to try and bring back my dead mother. But he quit and started working on developing the enhanced crops. I wonder, why did your father quit his experiments? I think it's because he realized there's nothing more unnatural, more wrong, than trying to bring the dead back to life. He loved machines, and he may not have known a lot about anything else, but he wasn't stupid. Well, anyway, thank you. Now Ryu can receive the king's forgiveness and travel to the eastern lands. I've been thinking, I'll probably go east with Ryu and the others. There's no point in staying at the plant, and I'd still like to see what kind of ship they have in Rapala. Alright. I'd be disappointed if Momo left. Well, that's cool. And on to more exciting news, LTG? Is that where we're going? A stage play? What on earth? Alright, so first thing, let's check in with everybody at camp. I wonder if Peko and the other mutants weren't failures made when the director was performing his experiments to see if he could bring his dead mother back to life. That seems to be the case. Windia. It was T-Po's dream to go there someday. In the end, we had nothing but trouble with the enhanced crops. I wonder if there are some things we're not meant to tamper with. Results of a failed experiment or not, Peko is alive. That's true. And all living beings have a right to life. Optimus Prime taught me that. Now we can finally get a passport. Hey Cat Crasher, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope your day's been going well. Alright, so I'm going to save first of all, and then we're going to start swapping some stuff around. Because we have some stuff that needs to be swapped around. First of all, we need to get that flame ring from Nina onto Momo. And then I think we need to do a whole bunch of moving of skills. Because I'm not sure if we're going to have Nina in the party for right now. How am I doing? I am doing fantastic, Cat Crasher. Thank you for asking. Had a nice relaxing day. I do love that. Alright, so first order of business, we change party members. And pop Nina back in just to change around items. And I think we're going to give Nina that wisdom ring too, because that seems pretty sweet. Or, no, I suppose if she's not even going to be in the party, there is no real point to giving her any items. Nina. Let me take off the high boots too. May as well. And then equip to Momo. Oh no, she needs Artemis's cap, unfortunately, so we'll keep that on her. And give her the Ring of Fire. That should cancel out Yggdrasil's negative effect. And then after that, let's... See, before we do anything else, let's do all the checks with the Masters. And for that, we're going to need to change party members again. Take about 4 hours to complete. That is definitely endurance there, Cat Crasher. Good luck with that when you get around to it. Hope that goes well for you. Alright, so we're going to bring Peko back in just so we can check in with Yggdrasil. I'm pretty sure Yggdrasil is going to have something to say at this point. And who doesn't love new abilities? I know I love new abilities. I hope you love new abilities too. Alright, so we put Peko in the lead, talk to the tree. It looks like you're putting my wisdom to good use. Very well, let me teach you something else useful. Momo learned Recall. I wonder what that is. Yeah, 4 hours is so intense. Momo. Cast random magic spell. That sounds like a terrible ability. But it's cheap at least, so maybe that means she could cast really powerful spells for very little. I don't know, that sounds like a pretty lame ability, honestly. Did she by chance learn anything else? No, she did not. Alright, so we're just gonna have to stick with Recall then. I'm hoping that wasn't the Yggdrasil's max ability, because that'd be pretty lame. Alright, what do we need to do now? Now we need to go talk to Ray's master, because I know he got some level ups there. And we're going to need Peko for that as well. Speaking of endurance, I remember one time as a bit of a test of endurance, me and a buddy, I was talking about Smash Bros. 64 earlier, this goes back to that. Me and a buddy were absolutely insane about Smash Bros. 64. We decided to do a timed match in Smash Bros. 64, with the time limit set to 1 hour. And let me tell you, that was incredibly grueling. By the end, we weren't so much as concerned who won or who lost, so much as we just wanted to be free of that terrible match to move on with our lives. I don't even remember who won anymore. I just remember I felt pretty proud having got through the entire hour there. It was savage. So we'll see if we got anything good from Ray's master here. Yeah, I feel like that's somehow worse, because that's, you know, in a race, you know, there's certain parts you can kind of get into a groove for. Whereas I feel like with a fighting game, you kind of constantly have to be, you know, active and thinking and mashing buttons, so that's a lot more brutal, I'd say. That's just me, anyway. Alright. Let's see what we got. We were waiting for you to come. Looks like Ray is learning lots of our secrets. Here's another one. Ray learned Charm. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, let's check again, see if you learned a second ability or if that's it for right now. Nope, just the one ability, but Charm's not bad. I might want to move that around, though. Alright. So, that's another one, and again, like I said, Ryu can't get back to his master just yet. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon. So, next order of business, let's camp, and we'll switch Peko out of the party, and get back to the party I kind of want to be with for the moment. Which is Ryu, Momo, and Ray. But, just to make sure this party is looking even better, let's look at skill notes. And let's change them around since we've got a good amount of skill ink. So, Nina has some abilities that might be nice to bring into things. Let's go ahead and stash Frost, Meditate, and Burn. That should be good. And who else? Gar. What's counter? Auto counter attack when in use. Yeah, let's definitely stash that. And then let's build up our characters here. Let's see. So Ray, why don't I give you counter? That could be pretty badass. And Momo, I'll give you Frost, I'll give you Burn, and I'll give you Meditation, since you've got the highest intelligence in the party right now. I think that should be nice. And I think that's gonna be everything. Yeah, that should be a good setup right there. Alright, good deal. So, one last thing before we start the journey east is let's check back in with the Fairy Village. Oh, no worries, Cat Crasher. Just remember, it's, you know, you've been in here before, so we all know you, so that's no big deal, but, you gotta be careful about that sometimes. It's considered very rude on Twitch a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so let's use the Fairy Tiara. We haven't been to the Fairy Village for quite a while now. It's been probably a couple hours. So we'll see if there's any big changes now. Let's see. 8 fairies! Holy crap, yeah, that's a big change. Oh, wow. Looks like they've been building here, too. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Let's go ahead and assign the fairies first, and then we'll go ahead and move everybody around. Yeah, no worries. No harm done. Alright, so how many fairies do we have right now? We've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, I think I want to have... Let's have 7 bee hunters. And what's the good color for hunting? Red? Alright. Oh, hey, Story Strider. Thank you for the host right there. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? How was your stream, by the way, as well? Hope everything went well. You were playing Dead by Daylight last time I saw. Did you keep that up, or did you switch games after a while? Let's see. Oh, we have a lot of good hunters here. That's good. There we go. That's 5. Let's do 2 more then. All of you are pretty much good at only hunting. And I think Chirp is my next best hunter, so we'll put him in there too. Kept a DBD today. How did you do then, Story Strider? Did you have a, attempting and failing to rank up? Last time, I was actually lurking you a little bit before I started streaming, and I saw you were getting camped a whole lot, so that was really brutal. So I hope it didn't get at least that bad after that, because that's pretty unfortunate. So give me just a second here, because I want to give a shout out to Story Strider right here. She is a very fun streamer, very upbeat, and very enjoyable to watch. Like I said, I was just watching her before. Did I actually spell that right? Did I misspell that? Hopefully I didn't misspell that. I tend to do that sometimes. Typing is very difficult. Oh yeah, I did misspell that. I'm sorry. Hang on, give me a second. Typing is impossible. And we'll get this. There we go. Booyah. Alright, thank you. So make sure to click that link, give her a follow right there. I enjoy watching her. You might enjoy too. Let's see. Accidentally DC'd. Right, sorry. And when you DC, you de-rank a whole rank. That is savage. Like, you know, I'm all for strong punishments for DCers, but that almost seems a little bit too savage. Like, it seems like it doesn't actually take into account, like, accidental DCs. And those do happen. Like, legitimately, those are things that happen. So that seems a little bonkers. But what are you gonna do, I guess? Alright, what do I need now? Let's see, I think I need another light blue one, so let's see who we got. We've got Chip. Chip is light blue, so let's put Chip here. And then set him to Scholar of Jobs. Good deal. And let's see, do we have another light blue that can assist him there? Let's see, Mr. Q, I think, would be a good assistant. Mr. Q will help him out with that. Oops. Oh, I backed out of it. Dang it. Let's get back in there. Doesn't take them into account, sadly, so yes, if you DC regardless of on purpose or mistake, you lose rank. Oh, so that's like... See, the problem with a game like that is I'd be worried to, like, play it in a thunderstorm or something when I'd be worried about DCing just overall, right? You know, that seems like it'd be pretty brutal. Alright, so what is... Green is good for clearing and building, so let's... Oops, let's see, who do we have good for green? Vogel. Vogel is good at clearing. We'll put them right there. And... see, Lily, we'll put them on building, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, don't play in a thunderstorm. There you go. Alright, so let's take a look around the village and see what's changed now. Looks like there's a little plaque here, but I can't actually inspect it. There is a big building right here, though. Oh, wow, this is lavish. Kind of Disney-esque, actually. I'm thinking up new jobs to do. Alright, so those are the ones that are actually brainstorming new jobs. That's pretty cool. I'm going to make a pizza and lurk a bit. Hope you have a great stream. Oh, thank you so much, Story Strider. I appreciate it. Hope your pizza is delicious, though honestly, I don't know how it couldn't be. Pizza is amazing. Yeah, take care of yourself, enjoy your lurk, and enjoy the pizza. And thank you again for the host. That's really sweet of you. And also, I should say, welcome in all of Story's viewers, if anyone's still hanging around. Hope everyone's having a good night. My name's Shane. This is Shane is Games. And we are playing Breath of Fire 3 for PS1. Because I do like the weird stuff, and the more unusual stuff, and the nostalgic stuff. And this definitely falls in the category of nostalgia. Pizza is always the best, right? It's just sort of an innate quality of pizza that it makes your day. I actually had pizza today, too. Went to a pub I enjoy. Got myself a little bit of pub pizza. Just some thin crust pepperoni. It was amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, so it looks like we still need more clearing of the land here. So let's actually switch him into clearing, and hopefully that'll help a little bit with that. Alright! And with that, I think we're in good shape. Pizza is love, pizza is life, right? Pizza is very existence-defined, Bez Barrier. I'm glad you're down with that, too. Alright, let's do one last save now that we've done all that in the fairy camp. That was actually pretty involved. And then we will see about getting east. I think we're going to... I'm going to see if I can just go east now, since Nina already seemed to know about it, but... Or no, let's just go ahead and preempt what it seems like we have to do, and we'll swap Nina into the party to go talk to her dad. Hopefully we won't have to leave her too long now that I just switched around all those skills, but we'll see, we'll see. Oh boy. You know, there's actually a bar, a sort of bar/restaurant not too far to me that makes one of the best pizzas I've ever had in my life. It was just a smallish pizza. It wasn't anything huge or special or anything, but it had thin sliced Roma tomatoes on top, and seriously, they were so juicy. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it, honestly. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, he looks like Bowser? You're not actually the first one to comment on that. He does kind of look like Bowser. For some reason, I never noticed it before, but at least he's on the side of the good guys, as I wouldn't normally expect Bowser to be. So that's good. I'd be a little upset if he was trying to murder me in my own camp there. Not very restful, that's what I'm trying to do in camp. Alright, yeah, looks like I did have need to have Nina in the party. Well now, we made it to Windia. Ray, you come with me to the castle. Huh? What do you mean, princess? I think I told you before. Everyone thinks Ryu kidnapped me from the castle before. Oh yeah, so I'd probably be under arrest. I'd rather not be under arrest if it's all the same to everybody else. We'll get the kingdom's permission. Just wait for us out here, okay, Ryu? Alright. Don't take too long. Alright then, princess. Shall we go? I guess it is kind of cute that the game acknowledges the logic that we can't take Ryu into the castle right now. That's a nice little attention to detail. I'm just hoping that the game doesn't force me into any sort of battles with just 2 people in my party. You guys all know my feelings about that. But they're not good. They're not good. If I get a 3-man party in an RPG, I want to be using all 3 characters. Just feels like too much of a nerf otherwise. Princess Nina, welcome home. I've heard that you've been to the plant. King is waiting for your report. This way. So keep your fingers crossed everything goes smooth in here, folks. Get that nice regal throne room music. And what of the plant? Well... yeah, this story isn't quite as positive as I think Nina thinks it's going to be. So, you believe the enhanced crops are dangerous, then? Perhaps we'll have to shut the plant down. Oh, don't worry, we took care of that. Accidentally. Thank you, Nina. Excellent job. I didn't do it by myself. I was only able to complete my mission with the help of Ray. Rise, Master Ray. Wait, what about Ryu? Thank you for your assistance. What I heard is correct. You wish to travel to the Eastern Lands, yes? We will have a passport prepared. In the meantime, please enjoy our hospitality. Master Ray, this way, please. I'll give you a tour of the castle. Wait, do I just have to explore around now? Oh, but I wanted to get the passports and get going. Welcome home, Princess Nina. I got places to be and things to do. We'll try hard to follow your example, Princess. Yeah, she is pretty badass. That's a good example to be following, then. Our training hasn't gotten any easier. Have you found any of the other masters? We totally have. It's awesome. I may have had to use GameFAQs to get some of them, but that's okay. That's okay, no shame in that. I guess we'll go check Nina's old room? Oh, this is Nina's dresser. Oh, this is it. Alright. Mission accomplished there. So, where... It sounds like the game wants us to go somewhere. Before we leave the castle, since, we need to wait for the passports to get put together. I was just mentioning before, but it can sometimes be a problem with the old games from this era that, it's not always super duper clear where you need to go. So I guess I'll look around the castle a little bit. I'll see if it lets me leave the castle, I guess. And then we'll find out from there. At least the inhabitants of the castle do appear to have different dialogue responses this time around, so we got something to do while we're wandering around. We can just talk to everybody. That's something. All the, containers are still looted, though. Oh, Princess Nina, we're so glad to have you back safe. I'm so happy to see you again. Likewise, Mr. Bird Person. I wonder if they use enhanced crops in the food here. Oh, hopefully not, since they're made of mutation. That's a bad time. I try not to put things in my mouth that might be mutating into some hideous thing at any time. I'm playing an actual copy of Breath of Fire 3, but I'm playing it on an emulator because I wanted to be able to use save states. But I do have a legit PS1 copy of Breath of Fire 3. I am a casual collector of retro games, so that's a nice one to have in my collection, I think. If you do so much work all at once like that, you'll run out of excuses to leave the castle. That's probably a good point. We're all impressed by your work, Princess. Be careful not to overdo things. Everyone's so proud. Yay! I'm pleased that you're taking on greater duties as you mature, but you should also remember to attend to your mother on occasion, yes? Oh, that's probably what we have to do. We have to check in on our mother. If I can find her. Your efforts are an inspiration to us all, Princess. Let's see if I can remember where Nina's mother is stashed away. It's a big castle. There's a lot of places to look, unfortunately. Let's try the stairs over here. Ah, here we go. Nina, you've come back. Yes, I'm home. She's looking better, at least. She's not bedridden anymore. That's good. I've heard about how well you've done. It pleases me greatly. But you belong to Windia, and you belong to me. That's a little possessive. Mother, I'm saying this for your own good. I won't tolerate any more foolish, rash behavior. Understand? Like what? Like riding into battle against evil dragon ghosts? Because we need to do that sometimes, I'm just saying. You should leave the police duty to the soldiers. Take care of your mother, Princess Nina. How about you take care of your own life, lady? Jeez. Busybody much? The Queen is always thinking of you, Princess Nina, which is nice. I appreciate that, but I got things to do. There is a world out there that calls out to me to save it. Can't just stick around. Gotta let this bird fly. Maybe I should leave the castle and try finding a handsome man. Like you did, Princess. Is that all you see there, lady? She left the castle to find a handsome man? How about the part where she learned arcane might? And is Slayed several epic monsters? No? Didn't notice that part? It whizzed right over your head? It's terrible. He doesn't have anything else to say now. Typical family. Father's proud, see the potential of the daughter, and the mother's overprotective. It is unfortunate. But the father in this game was pretty overprotective before, too. He was originally demanding that Nina stay home, too. So it was both of them before. Only one of them's turned around, luckily. You're truly amazing, Princess. Solving all those problems by yourself? By yourself? What about the rest of the party? You better be careful, or we'll be out of a job. No, we still need police, guys. I'm just doing the world-saving stuff. You guys can take care of all the rest. I'll leave that in your capable hands. We heard rumors here about a ferocious monster like a tiger. Did you two defeat that as well? Yeah, that's taken care of. No worries. McNeil is in the dungeons below. Oh, let's go see McNeil. Let's go see McNeil and then laugh at him and then throw rocks at him. May not be dignified, but you know, guys gotta do what guys gotta do. This is the basement of the castle. The kitchen is that way, and the dungeon's that way. Speaking of the dungeon, Ryu was put in there once when he was little. Hey, what's this? Someone's followed us. Honey? Did you follow us again? Honey followed me here once before. Deja vu, huh? She tried running away from me, and we ended up falling off a balcony. Well, I guess even she's got things she's afraid of, right? Like balconies, maybe? Maybe? I'll grab her this time. Make sure she doesn't go off somewhere again. Probably for the best. I thought I saw you with a small machine-like thing? Yeah, don't worry about that. It's cool. It's fine. No worries. Have you come to see the mayor you arrested, Princess? See and laugh at, guard. See and laugh at. Have you ever checked this thing? See lots of books, alright. Let's go mock Mayor McNeil. Oh, and we can just walk in this time. That's nice. Let's see. We have a mayor who is smuggling, small-time con man, and the Mack brothers. Nobody special. Kind of want to get in this cell. Get that chest, but I don't know how to get in there. Does Ray know how to pick locks? Is that a thing? Ray does know how to pick locks. Badass. A laurel. I wonder what that is. That's so awesome that Ray has the character ability to pick locks. Like, it's so logical. It fits, since he's a thief, it just makes sense. But I still like seeing it in there. Ooh. It's only +1 to her defense, but still. Not bad. I'll take it. Alright, let's make sure we don't accidentally do anything here. Oh, hey, the Mack brothers are those people from the tournament back, the tournament champions back in the day. I'm not really a bad guy, honest. I was tricked, duped, suckered. I don't know, they were pretty creepy before. We're currently questioning Mr. McNeil. Was there any chests in any of the other cells? I don't remember offhand. No, I don't think so. Alright, well, I'm glad we got that one at least. They were just using me. Balio, Sunder, Mikba, they were in charge. Yeah, but you're still kind of a jerk, Mayor, to be fair. According to our investigation, they're all dead. You should be happy we arrested you, Mr. McNeil. Except Mikba's not dead. He actually escaped from us. But I guess the world thinks he's dead, so maybe he's in hiding. That's something to keep in mind. Seeing the mayor all tied up like that, kinda makes me feel sorry for him. No, he's a jerk. He deserves it. No worries. He's right where he needs to be. Alright, so we'll poke our head in the kitchen too, see if there's anything to be done in there, and then I don't know, we'll go see if the passports are ready, I suppose. Oh no, LTG, don't say that. Don't say that. Did they not announce any good console, any big console or PC releases? Are you eating right? You have no energy unless you eat right. Keep that in mind. No one knows how to carve like the boss Hachio. If you have the time, you should get him to teach you. Ooh, he might be another master then. Keep that in mind. Crunch, crunch. Oh, he's just eating all the food. Lazy. You don't eat up and work hard. Princess Nina's gonna take all your work, soldier. It's true. Hey, best dude in the entire game. Where did all the birds go? I wonder if someone's not eating them. Eating birds, that's a little suspicious. Nothing? Nothing at all, LTG? That's terrible. Quick save real quick. I'm a little worried about the idea of something eating the birds down here. I know you must sleep because it's midnight. Alright, LTG, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for keeping us updated on that press conference there, even though nothing came of it. I appreciate it. And you get yourself a good rest and have yourself a good rest of the weekend. And there you go. At least you got fantastic luck at the gambling today, so congratulations there. That's baller. Looks like there's some kind of altar inside. Wonder what it's for. Oh, is it open now? Well, we got a cure for that. Nice. Hey, it's another one of these things. Looks like some kind of machine. Oh, we gotta get Momo down here. We gotta get Momo down here and see if she knows what to do with this thing. That's interesting. Alright, so I'm not gonna do that right now, because first things first, we need to get those passports, and then see how far east we can get. Hopefully the lava's cleared from the volcano, and we can go around it this time. That'd be super nice. Save us a lot of time, certainly. I wonder if everything's ready. Oh, that's a good sign. Here's your passport. You got a passport. Yay. A Bez Barrier, I don't actually have a link to the emulator. It's just called PSX, though, if you want to look for it. Normally, I use EPSXE for my PS1 emulation, but it wasn't rendering the character sprites correctly for this one. So I had to try a different one, and that's the one I'm using that's pretty good. PSX version 1.13. So see if you can look for that, and hopefully that'll find it for you. My apologies for the delay, Master Ray. Now that that's been taken care of, please relax and enjoy yourself. Father, have you forgotten? Master Ray is on pressing business and has no time. It would be wrong of us to keep him from his business. Oh no. I will escort Ray to the gate. Oh no. Thank you, your highness. I'll be taking off. Taking my leave of you now. Very regal, Ray. Very well then. Have a safe journey, Master Ray. Is needing to sneak off again. Oh, what was that guy in a hurry about? What's the hurry? That's what he just said. I never pass up a free meal. You'd better hurry, before everyone finds out about Ryu and the others. I don't think I can go with you this time, but please tell Ryu that I know he's not a bad dragon, okay? Oh, Nina's staying behind? Stop! Is that the queen? Uh-oh. Ray, or whoever you are, you're one of that villain Ryu's friends, are you not? Oh, crap. What? Is this true? There can be no doubt. Oh, you traitor guard. I saw him talking with the same people who were here all those years ago. Father, I can explain. I'm sorry I didn't tell you everything right away, but Ryu isn't a bad person. You are being tricked, lied to, by these con men, these hoodlums. Ryu's not a hoodlum or a con man. He's a strong, noble man with a purpose. You know nothing. I don't know or care what they are. They are not people you should be calling friends. It's you who doesn't understand, Mother. Ah, drama. About the Brood, about the criminals in Sin City, about the remnants of the Techno Age. Do you have any idea what's outside your castle, Mother? Sick burn. Hey, take it easy. Oh, poor Ray's stuck in the middle here. All baby birds leave the nest someday. Am I wrong? How dare you? Look, I'm just like you said, a crook, a thief. But Ryu's different. Ryu is kind of the guy who will change the world. I'm not surprised that you're worried about him. What are you doing? Arrest him! Oh, this is going bad. I believe. Oh, good. And we're fugitives from Wendy again. Oh, no. Or we're not getting out of here. Ray, follow Honey. Are we going to jump off a balcony again? I followed Honey before, and she led me out of the castle. Oh no, she's going down to the dungeon. I hope we don't have to go through the crypts again. That was dangerous and confusing. What's she gonna do? Jump off the balcony again? My thoughts exactly. But no, we're heading down this time. It was okay then, and we're underground now. Come on, let's go after her. No, she's not actually going towards the crypt. She's going towards the kitchen. Oh, is she going towards the altar? Ooh, this could be exciting. Does Honey somehow know what the altar does? It's a dead end, isn't it? It looks that way, but something tells me we'll find a way out. Yeah, there's Honey again. Guess I gotta trust that little robot. Come on, Honey, please know what you're doing. Otherwise, we're all going to jail. Again. You can only get arrested so many times in one game before it starts to get really grating. Honey, stop it! Whoa! What the heck is this? Alright, honey, chill out. just bad body bashing it. Dang it, Honey. It's not anything dangerous. Don't be alarmed. Ray, hurry, open this door. And Honey is a robot on a purpose here. Wait, Honey can talk? Navigator code accepted. Activating portal. What? How did Honey know how to do that? She disappeared. Are we supposed to get away with this contraption? Oh god. Nina, I think we can make it. Uh-oh. Mother, I'm sorry, but I have to. Don't talk to me like that, young lady. You are the princess and heir to the throne. Do you think you can just disobey your duty? And your family like this? That was the plan, actually. I love you, Mother. I understand how important I am and that I'm a princess. But I'm not just a princess. I'm also Nina. And I have to do what I think is right. I know we run. Huh? Oh, we just blew that poor guy's mind. So where do we teleport to is the question. Where are we? Hey, honey. What the heck have you done? Good question. Let's get out of here. And take a look around. Yeah, right, Best Barrier? What on earth? How was I supposed to know that was a teleporter? Why is it a teleporter? What is this? Alright, nothing to look at here. Wait a second. We're all the way outside the castle. No time to waste then. We'd better catch up with Ryu and the others. That's weird. I've actually been seeing these altars all around the game world. I've seen probably 5 of them at this point, so I guess they're teleporters. And so that's what happened. Wonder if we'll be able to use them more in the future. Well, guess that means we can't be counting on any help from the King of Windy anytime soon. I'm sorry. Yeah, in the world of the Breath of Fire 3, there was some ancient time in the past where people had high technology, and then there was some sort of cataclysm that, knocked them back to the Stone Age and they had to start rebuilding. Do not fear, Hype Puggo is here with his power restored. Went back to my real name, which was It's Raleigh B. Well, welcome in, Raleigh B. Or Hype Puggo, we'll go Raleigh B now. Welcome in, how are you doing tonight? I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, that could have went better, but it's not your fault, Nina. You shouldn't worry about it. More importantly, we should get to the bridge before the King's men do. Yeah, that's a good point. Gotta get across while we still got a chance, I suppose. I wonder if that means we're not going to be able to get back. That'd be terrible if that's the case. I would not be happy about that. Choose your party members. Can do. Let's swap Nina for Momo since we optimized her for traveling right now. And like I said, let's go straight across that bridge. Make sure we can escape before things go bad. Something similar in Might and Magic 2. It's a fantasy setting, but there is a location with cyborgs, aliens, and high technology. That is cool. I am such a sucker for things that blend magic and high technology. I love that stuff. Evening. It's afternoon here, sir. Technically, it's morning here. It's 7 a.m. for me. But I work overnight shifts, IRL, so my idea of what time it is at any given time is a little confusing. I'm headed Junktown to buy some machines. I wonder if the boat at Rappel is running. I sure hope so. That'd be handy. I'm on a trip, walking all over the world. I even visited that old mine where they had that accident. I've been there too. I accidentally killed some people. I'm really sorry about that. It's nice to travel, but you've got to watch out for monsters, like man-eating tigers and stuff. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. Don't worry about it. I've been on a trip over to the Urkon region. I saw the old ruins they call Angel Tower there. Awesome, hopefully that means I can get to it okay. Let's just slip through here. Excuse me, passport please. Everything looks okay. You're free to go. Yes, we made it. It was just a location where enemies were from the future or a different dimension where your whole team was wielding swords, bows, and magic. That sounds terrifying. Like, are you actually able to manage it there, or do you just get massacred if you go in if you're not, like, really super powerful? I could see it going either way. What is this over here? I don't recognize this little building. I don't remember if it was here before. Let's go ahead and save since it's been a little bit since we did that. And then I'll check out that little building. It might be something we've already been to and I just don't remember. Let's find out. Save the game. What is the in-game time up to as well? I'm curious about that. I know it's lagging a little bit behind stream time. But it says we are at 27.5 hours. Wow. That's awesome. Alright, time to check out that little building to the north. Got a question mark. Sometimes question marks mean secrets in here. I want to make sure if there is something secret here. Oh no, this is the little, right, this is a little fishing camp. I think we already came here and we didn't really see anything too interesting. Oh no, we got a chrism here before. I don't remember. Alright, so probably no reason to come back here right now. But glad we stopped in. So my first priority is seeing if hopefully we can just run straight back to Urkhan Tapa. That'd be amazing. Because that's where Ryu's master is, and he hasn't been able to get any new abilities for a very long time. It looks like the lava's been cleared off of Mount Zublo, so hopefully that means we don't have to go through the volcano. That'll save some time too. Volcano's been quiet lately. The road's safe. Alright, I think in here all there was that weird tablet that nobody could read. Yeah, here we go. Still can't decipher what the characters mean, but you have this strange feeling you've seen them somewhere before. Oh yeah, that was the same thing we got last time we were in here. Still, I've tried pretty much every character on that, and nobody was able to read it, so I suspect that's something we're going to have to come back to later. But definitely a curious mystery right there. Let's see, where do we go instead? I remember there's a couple paths up the mountain. One of them should lead to the shortcut, and one of them would lead to the volcano. We definitely don't want to go through the volcano right now. Alright, and I believe this way was blocked by the lava flow before. And they cleared a path, heck yes. Alright, that didn't take long at all. In which case, Urkhan Tapa, here we come. So we're probably going to have a lot to do here since this is going to be a big storyline event. But first things first, talk to the priest and see if I can get any new skills. In honor of your continued training and faith in God, I reward you with this gift. You learned Purify. Alright. Have to see what that is. After I see if he learns any more skills, I'm betting he's going to learn at least one more. Let's check in. In honor of your continued training and faith in God, I reward you with this gift. You learned Kyrie. I wonder what that is. And we'll see if he gets any more. That'd be cool. Always like new skills. This one, I don't know if he's going to get another one. Nope, alright, just the two for right now. But I don't think he's too far away from getting a third one. So it's just a question of how many skills he teaches is all. Let's see what those new abilities are. Let's see, Purify, Cures Poison. He already had that, I think. Yeah, so we'll have to give that to Momo, I think. Kyrie, Destroy Undead. Hell yes, that sounds cool. Might actually give that to Momo as well, I'm not sure. That's badass. Alright, cool. Does Momo already have Purify? I can't remember. Oh, she already does have Purify, so I guess I'll just toss it on Ray, so everyone's got access to it. That'd be nice. Alright. So what do I want to do next? Let's grab, what do you call it? Gar. Let's grab Gar and we'll go talk to the... Let's talk to everybody at camp first, see what they have to say first. Peko, always an interesting conversationalist. At any rate, we should go to Angel Tower. You remember it? The place where I tried to kill you? Yeah, I remember that, Gar. Thanks for that. I guess we're going straight to Angel Tower is what he wants us to do. I may have upset my mother, but now I realize this is what I wanted to do. Travel again with my friends. Alright, so we don't need to go to the Elder. We just need to go straight to Angel Tower. That'll make things easy. So what if Nina ran away from home? Just because she's the princess doesn't mean she has to stay. Cooped up in the castle all day every day, right? I wonder how that machine underneath the castle works. I'd love to get to play with it. Well, we've seen other ones, so I may see if I can unleash Momo on those at some point. Alright, so we'll save after all those shenanigans and having gotten to a new region. And there we go. And so next time we play, we will be at getting basically to the end of the locations we've discovered in the game so far. But for right now, unfortunately, it is that time. So I am going to wrap up the stream for the night, ladies and gentlemen. So if you haven't already hit follow, now would be a good time to do so to make sure you get notified when I go live next, which will be tomorrow, same time as we were today. And we're going to be playing more Breath of Fire 3, picking up right where we left off. So thank you so much, everybody who stopped by. All the chatters, all the lurkers, all the new viewers, all the old viewers. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. I had a great time, and I hope you did too. So if you want to stick around for just a little bit, I'm going to be throwing a host at another wonderful streamer out there. And I've got some links for you if you're at all interested. So I would appreciate if you'd hang on just a little bit, and we'll pick someone to send you over to that you might enjoy as well. That time again. Sorry, John Big Booty. It's the worst time, but it has to happen. But don't forget, we have to have endings to have new beginnings. Buy my shirts. Next, you're going to start selling cutlery and Tupperware, Rowdy B. I don't know if I can take that. Alright, so first of all, my social links. There's my Twitter, which is another way to find out when I go live. And I'll try and post when I do things in real life. And my YouTube, where I archive all my streams in case you want to check out some of the other games I've played in the past. Also going to throw a link to my Discord channel. It's the best way to get a hold of me outside of the stream, and a fun way to chat with some of our other viewers. Everyone's invited, feel free to click on that. So, having said all of that, I think we are going to host someone that I'm not sure we've ever actually hosted at this time, because he's not always streaming at this time. Another streamer I enjoy very much by the name of Joe Visitor. We're going to throw a host over at him. He is playing... What is he playing? Mass Effect 2! He's been working his way through the Mass Effect trilogy. So if that sounds interesting, or if you'd like to check out this amazing streamer, and I highly recommend you do, please follow me over with the host. I'd appreciate it. Say hi, check out the game, but if you've got other things to do, then I'll just say, as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I'll see you folks around. Take care of yourselves, everyone.